let's jam. We will be heading now to the big shell. Ain't that exciting? It's basically the majority of the game. Dare I say, the actual fucking game. Alright. I don't know if that's too loud. I've got a fan on because, again, it is hot. Actually, hang on, let me just do something about that. Actually, I want to watch this a little bit because it's great. I like this little opening. It's cool. I plan to. I was always saving it for now when we start the plant chapter. Declaration of Independence, I believe. Hey, it's Aruka. Like, I went with that and I didn't go for, like, Axel. Hey DJ, how you doing? I do find it weird that it zooms in on Ocelot there, but it's not even Ocelot's actor whose name's there. It's Jennifer Hale. Who... oh god, I don't remember who she voices in this. I want to say it's Rose, isn't it? Oh wait, no. Was she the voice of Fortune? She might have been. There's like 4 female characters here, and there's 4 female voice actresses. I'm sure I can name one of them correctly. I like this opening so much. It's a shame people shit on the game. I can't wait to explain much later on why some old friends of mine that I had really didn't like Raiden. It's a bit weird. I don't agree with it. Hey, it's Yoji Shinkawa. She did another thing. The game wasn't good. Well, I say she did that. She worked on it. Paid her to do designs for it. I say her. I don't know why. For some reason, I keep thinking it's a woman. I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure Yoji Shinkawa was actually a man. I don't know why. Their name just sounds feminine. Yeah, it's a guy. Why have I always been thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah, it sounds like a woman's name. Alright, I'm gonna just quickly do something with the heat. I'll be like 10 seconds. Oh, that's so much better when I'm watching the video again. Are you telling me I can't skip while the fucking logos are up? That's silly. I gotta see all the people who worked on this. There we go. Okay. Load. So last time, yeah, we finished the tank. Plant beginning, it says. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. From something in the Smithsonian.
Snake, do you remember the
Is it next
sinking
to
of that
Fonzie's
tanker
jacket?
2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists
Haruka Sensei, what are you doing
20
here?
miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
I'm trying to think of any other voices I know Quentin Flynn having done. I can only think of 3. In this, Haruka, Axel.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental
He's definitely done other
protection.
things, I just can't think of any.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group.
Wait,
and they have the
no, no, that's the Colonel. I'm talking about Quentin Flynn. That's the voice of Raiden. The voice of Roy Campbell did not do the voice of Axel from Metal Gear, Kingdom Hearts. This is Metal Gear. I'm just imagining Grandpa Max being like, got it memorized. Sora. I can't do his voice. I can't do anyone's voice.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
That's very Dr.
There was a
Evil.
government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Oh my
Once the
god!
manager met, the terrorist intended
It's
to
Joe Biden!
out of the
They can
water.
kill him, I don't
And
care.
the crew to ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go
It's
up with the oil,
2005, so it would have
toxins
still
containing
been,
catastrophic levels of dioxins will be
Bush in
released. In
the
other
real
words,
world.
the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
To be fair, I can't think of a single president that I liked in the past, the US
You
president in the
have
past.
two mission objectives.
21st
One is to
century.
infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other
Not since
hostages.
Reagan.
And 2, disarm
And I
the
wasn't even
terrorists by
around.
any means necessary.
God, his mask looks ugly. I think the suit's called a skull suit.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this
I'm
a
sure
big
to turn the one that called,
Foxhound remains a covert
what's his
body.
parts? Oh, you can see it there. That's so
That is in
stupid.
order.
It's something for later. I'm surprised you can see it there.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
They
What's
probably
the
didn't expect
visibility?
anyone to
The
swim
lights on
in
the
that way.
plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
It's good because you don't
There
have
was a
infrared
brand new
goggles
hole cut
yet.
through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
Cool.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Ah, yay, Thunder
All
God.
right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and
Or
VR
Lightning God.
training.
Same thing.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I
Fucking
feel like some
nerd.
kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the
I never
codec,
really noticed.
push the select button.
Oh,
When we
I
need
can't
to
zoom in
reach
enough,
you,
but he's got the little
contact
Foxhound
you.
logo on his beret
The
there.
codec
Ain't
will
that
beep.
cute?
When you hear that
You can
noise,
see his name on the
press
name
the
badge.
select button. The
Exactly.
codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
Yep.
How do I get up to the next level?
I get to tell
There's
something
an
somewhat
elevator at the
embarrassing
far
in a
end
minute.
of that area.
Which
Use
is
that.
me getting stuck on the roof here
Good.
back when I played this.
Your new
on
sneaking
Xbox.
suit uses electrofiber technology.
That was the
a
first time I ever
byproduct
played
of
it.
fiber optics research.
And it was technically the first one I ever played
The
because of that.
texture isn't far removed from
And I
rubber,
knew
but the
nothing of
material
what I was
protects
doing all
against
the
a wide
story.
range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Well, there you go.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The mask is creepy.
The hatch
You won't
with
wear
a
it very
circular
long.
handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
And of course, first person we get all of this. And here's some sea lice. Pretty sure if I hang here, they'll crawl on me. There is a trophy for getting getting your rations infested with sea lice. Now I don't remember how you do that. I think I've just gotta. I don't have one on me yet. I have a scope and AP sensor, and nothing else. But I think if you just hang here, they'll start to crawl on you. And then once you do that, I think if you have a ration on you, they would do that. Isn't there a ration under here? No. There is one around. I do want to pick it up. Hey, I wonder what that is. There it is. Come to me, my ration. Good. Hey, Colonel, you have anything to say?
Raiden, I don't think that door will open. Find another route to the other side.
Sorry, is there a door around here? I just called here for a ration. What door? There's no door here. You lied to me. There's a fire extinguisher, or something. I don't know if that is a fire extinguisher or not. Oh yeah. I forgot that's how he flips. How could I forget? How could I possibly forget?
Look at all these bugs. The seawater is polluted with crude oil, and yet they can still survive.
Yeah, bugs.
It's an altered bug that can resolve crude
Fucking
oil.
creepy. Oh, okay.
Altered?
Yes, through genetic engineering. It was created in the lab to combat frequent oil spills.
They have been
It
working on
doesn't
something
exist
like
naturally.
this.
The
Not for...
bug is genetically
I don't know
altered
so
with
much for
DNA
oil.
from a bacteria called
for plastic.
Pseudomonas, which can decompose crude oil. It has an enzyme in its body that can break up oil, and was modified so it instinctively consumes any crude oil that it absorbs. One of the reasons the Big Shell has little oil pollution is because of this bug. It also helps in reducing
Okay.
costs and the number of spill
So they
maintenance
just replace
workers.
one natural
It's
disaster
a form of
of oil
bioremediation.
with an even
It's
worse
for the most
one.
part innocuous,
Bugs.
so no need to be worried. Those bugs
Modified
have
bugs
ravenous
at that.
appetites. Be careful that they don't end up eating your rations.
Ah.
Shake your equipment to protect the items from sea lice.
I think the way you shake your equipment is you literally have to shake the controller. Like I said, there is a trophy if I let him do it. I can live without this one ration. Eat my ration. There we go. Get sea lice all over your rations. Get off. Get off. How do I get him off? Do I shake the controller? Get off! Colonel, how do I do it?
Raiden, the sea lice are getting fat on your rations.
Yeah, how do I get rid of them?
Shake the equipment window to get rid of the bugs.
How do I do that? Okay. Do I just... And now... Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is this it? Oh! I thought I might have had to, shake the, controller. That would have been pretty cool. Oh well. Can't have all the fun things in life. Colonel, talk to me.
Look down near your feet. See that duct?
Yep.
Ducts can be crawled into.
I'm already doing that.
Whenever you crawl into a narrow space, the camera will automatically switch
Ah,
to
early
intrusion
early
mode.
codec
Push
calls
the
of
left
a
stick
new
up
game.
to move forward.
Okay.
Down to move back.
I have always
Push
found this
left
incredibly
and right
jarring.
to turn in those directions. Keep an eye on the enemy and proceed
I don't know
undercover
why
at all
there's
times.
two different bits of
You
recording
absolutely cannot afford to be spotted.
for the Colonel.
Unlike in VR training, you can use your gun from intrusion view in the field. Keep that in mind.
I do not know why, whether it's a case of just they had to get him to
Raiden,
record
first
some new
get to
shit.
the upper section of the big shell. Take the elevator in the north end of the
It's
area.
just certain
To get
controls
to
that he
the
tells you.
elevator area, go through the connecting passageway to the north.
And you know,
the
you think I would have
passage is
looked it up all
behind a
these after all
watertight
these
hatch.
years, but
It should look like a door with a circular handle.
why would I look something up? Why would I Google a question when I can just instead ponder it and never get an answer? Hey, look, a vent. Boop. I just find it weird the way he just sort of like slams his face against there. Yeah, okay. That was a ration. Oh well, I guess we don't really need it too much. Or do I? The answer is yes. Again, what the what's a parable about greed anyway? Nothing there. Oh. Well, in that case. Huh. It does technically lead to a ration, I just got there another way. Yeah, and that's... well, actually, what's up here? Yep. That's a door. It says the name of the game on it. Alright, enough fucking about. Nope. Yes. And nope. It's the name of the game. Actually, is that? It looks like it says Metal Gear 2 Guns of the Patriots. That doesn't make sense. Guns of the Patriots is 4, and this is not Metal Gear 2. Colonel, there's a guy. How do I deal with him? I need emotional support.
I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those
That's a weird way to
grenades,
pronounce
all
Makarov.
his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A
Sergey.
Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Cool. Colonel, how do I deal with an enemy?
Raiden, the elevator is at the extreme north end.
Again, I
Take
need
the
that
elevator
emotional
to the
support.
upper section of the big shell.
Okay. What's he got to say now?
Raiden, you should be used to the controls by now.
Yep.
Proceed with your mission. The clock is ticking. Get on the elevator on the far side
Colonel
of the
being like,
cell
Raiden,
and
hurry
get
the
to
fuck
upper
up.
section of the big shell.
Stop fucking about. I do like in, what's it called? It's Deus Ex, Human Revolution, I believe. The opening mission, if you fuck about for a long time, I think it's like 30 minutes to an hour. I actually don't know how long you have to take, but if you fuck about in that first area, you will get a game over screen because you took too long to get to the actual mission, which I think is pretty funny.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
Oh no.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not
I
know
love
who
how
he is, but he managed to take
the
care
Colonel's
of
just
every
so against,
sentry
like, no.
in the area. They're all
No.
cold.
There can't be
Whoever
anyone
he is,
else.
He's got some skills.
There's a reason.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take
It's just gonna
advantage
get
of the
real fucking
situation and
weird.
get to work. There's a
I'm
terminal in
real
front of
fucking
the elevator.
weird in a few
node.
hours.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
I like the way nodes work.
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
the
Yep.
Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map.
I know how the
according to
fucking
records
radar works,
collected
game.
from
I used it
GPS
on the
signals
tanker.
and field personnel reports.
Oh.
We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this.
But I
data
do like that
process
you
into
don't have the
practical
map
use.
in each room
The
until
node
you
unit
activate
is
the
about
node.
3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
There
How
it
do
is.
I gain access?
Just press button.
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Yeah, I
Got
don't
it.
think you can an alert. I think after an alert, I think you immediately can. I want to say there's another ration around. Never mind. Anyway, node. I don't know why this is how we first access it. I couldn't have made a way to access that doesn't cause immense pain. Anyway, we're logged in. Hey, I can put in my code name. I do have numbers. Oh god, it's alphabetical. I hate when these are alphabetical. Can I do a space? Hell yeah. This name will come back later. And also, here's another secret that I'll show off. Oh god, it's American. So if you put in the current date, it says happy birthday down there. Ain't that cute? I'll leave that as is. I don't really need to change it. I could put my own, but it doesn't do anything. Ukraine. Okay, I guess I would be right after UNK. Why did I go up and not down? Probably would have been faster. There we are. Look at that. Lovely. And then you can change your options. It doesn't really matter, it's just any of that stuff. We're not going to. It's just for accessing the map. Oh, sorry, getting the
Good
salt
work,
on.
Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
Yes, it's extremely useful.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes,
It's all
kind of
made
a bit
from currently
bullshitty.
existing technology. You won't be
What do you
able to
mean?
use
You
it
tell
in
me
an
they
area
couldn't
with
make
strong
this from future
harmonic
technology like they
resonance,
did
so
with
be careful.
Metal Gear Rex afterwards?
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside proprietary
Leave out the meter.
data too.
Jack, is everything
It
alright?
begins!
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst.
Fuck me, I
She'll
hate
be
Rose.
overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
That's what you're gonna get me.
The
Get me in
Foxhound
trouble
analyst that was
saying that.
supposed to take part in this mission was
It's not that I
an
hate
accident.
Rose, I just hate
Rosemary was
calling
brought in
her.
as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field
She's not
officer.
on the field now,
Not
is
to
she?
worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's in a
She's never
room
been
or
a
something. I
part
have
of
no
a
idea where
field
she is.
mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
Thank you,
If there's a crucial
I forgot about that
practical
line.
detail that case taught us,
I
it
like
was the power of
Scissors
the operative's will
61.
to survive.
Or is it 51?
I
I can
was
never remember
trained
whether
to
it's
fight.
51 or 61.
My personal feelings have
Okay,
no
that's also,
place in a
it's also
mission.
something else that we weren't
We've
here
learned
for
that
about
it doesn't work that way. And on the
15
field,
hours?
You need all the help you can get.
Jack, You're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
I wish I wasn't.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel.
I forgot what he
His safety
says when
comes
you
first,
press R2
not the
and talking to
mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey,
Okay.
I prefer this to
I'm
being
surprised
kept
they
in
just
dark
let her
waiting.
do that.
I'd
Fine,
like to make
sure,
a
whatever.
request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
She won't!
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Yeah, nothing new there.
I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What a
well,
fucking horrible
I'll
boyfriend,
keep
though.
trying until I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack.
I say that, but I don't
Take
know.
care.
I don't know. I know what it means, but would most be expected to remember that? Would most even remember that? I have no idea.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Yep.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Yes, I have no weapons. Except these.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Alright, we're in a caution. Oh shit, I don't know if they can spot me there. We should be mostly fine right here. Anyway, here's the lift. Depending on the difficulty, the lift takes... it changes how long it takes for the lift to get here. Okay, hang on a minute. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Ha ha! Alright, we made it. And no one's dead yet. Don't worry, we'll be murdering people soon enough. Well, snapping necks, namely. And here he
The terrorists
is.
call themselves
In all
Sons of
his
Liberty.
white-haired glory.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Probably
a
not.
chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this.
Kinda weird
light.
there is no one
You
up
never
here.
had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you
Oh,
can
yeah,
find
now
a
that I think
node
about
to
it, yeah,
log
there
in
would-
from.
What about the commandos?
Several
See,
moves
Team
and
Ted
also the
landed
tanker
on
was at
Struts
night. This is
B
the only
and
time we're out
C.
here in the
And the
daytime.
president?
Seems he was spotted on Strut B.
Strut B?
I like the layout of the big shell.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like two hexagons connected end on end.
Yep,
Exactly. And you're on the roof of Strut A, Shell 1 at the moment.
hexagons make a good solid shape. Just ask the bees!
First, get
DJ,
to a node.
say your line,
Log into
DJ.
the network.
Got it.
Anyway, here's a bandage. I should probably save. Rose.
What's up, Jack?
How you doing? Yeah. Oh, no, I was talking about the government.
Jack, do you remember
not
what day tomorrow
quoting the
is?
B movie.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How
Beginning to get
important?
on my nerves.
Important enough? And we'll
Oh,
talk
you knew what
about
I
it
meant, okay.
tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more
weirdo.
appropriate. I need all the help I can get so
Fuck
that
was
I
that?
won't
Hang on a
chicken
minute.
out anyway.
Be
Is
right
that the
back.
reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Oh my days, I got back and she was still talking. I just heard a loud bang, I just wanted to check what that was. It's nothing, it was just a truck. Just emptying dumpsters.
Raiden, you can climb onto anything up to about waist high with the action button.
Ah,
It
yes.
should come
Wait,
in
I'll
useful.
be doing a bunch of, well, not pull-ups. I'll be doing it for a trophy.
According to the SEAL Team
I assume
10's
there's a trophy for it.
communications, the president was sighted on
was in
Strut
the
B.
HD edition.
Raiden, head for Strut B. It's to the northwest of Strut A, your current location. Cross the connecting bridge between Strut A and B. You can get to the connecting bridge from the first floor.
Just like the
Get
last
down
game,
from the
I'll
roof
be
to the first floor.
Basically, each area
The node is on the
exhausting
first
dialogue,
floor of Strut
and that's sort of
A.
how you know when
Don't
you've heard
forget to
everything
log
once they
in.
start to repeat on
Understood?
themselves. But
Colonel, do you think the
early game.
terrorist ringleader is really Solid
a lot of
Snake?
what the Colonel says
Yes,
is
I
just,
do.
But
here's
during
how to play the
Shadow
game.
Moses incident, Snake was a...
A hero?
Yeah.
Certainly. You went through VR training, but it is not as if the simulation is faithful
Yeah,
to
Shadow
every fact.
Moses.
It
Forget about
changes
Zanzibar
people.
Land or Outer
You
Heaven,
too,
though I don't know
Colonel?
if they're heavily
Raiden,
classified.
focus on the task at hand. Solid Snake is the terrorist
Shadow
kingpin.
Moses would be too.
He is an opponent you can't underestimate. Understood?
In universe, Shadow Moses was quite classified, but the lid of the lid kind of got blown off by Nastasha. She wrote a book.
That tanker
read,
accident that
some of
happened
it
over there
in this
2
game.
years ago. The tanker sank and...
I know. I went through it in VR training. The tanker didn't sink because of Snake, though.
Raiden, VR training does not exactly
How the fuck did they get
simulate everything
VR
with
simulations
fidelity.
of what Snake went through on the tanker?
Okay, listen. Here are the facts. Known terrorist Solid Snake sank that tanker loaded with crude oil. The end result being severe environmental
But
pollution
why?
in Manhattan Bay. Put any misperceptions of Snake as some kind of hero behind you. He is a terrorist, and that's that.
What, he's white?
Jack, I did a search on the Big Shell.
I mean, any white
The tanker
terrorists? Yes, they
accident
have.
2 years ago
Timothy
spilled a
McVeigh.
catastrophic amount of crude oil into the bay.
Get
The
real.
Big Shell is an offshore decontamination facility
I'll stop pressing
built
those
to
buttons
restore
now.
the Manhattan Bay environment by trapping and disposing the spilt oil. Around the perimeter of the Big Shell, oil fences were erected in order to protect against any further dispersal of the oil.
Cool, can you explain how
see
oil
those
fences
steeples
work?
erected here and there in
I
the
would like to
fence?
know how they
Those are
work.
piles to draw up the polluted seawater. Gathered seawater is carried to the pump room in Strut A first, and all of the larger garbage is collected in sediment pool number 1 of Strut D. This is followed by a two-step purification process in the Shell 2 core water reserve, in which oil is removed by microbes. Then it is sent to Strut L and sterilized, and finally once again carried to the surface piles and flushed back into the bay.
It's a lot of work.
Did the military database include information on
What?
the
Why are
marine
you going
filtration
Z,
facility
DJ?
structure
Come
as well?
on. It's
No,
riveting.
I didn't use the database.
Huh?
I used a brochure.
What are you talking about? This is riveting. Oh, so you can look at what all they are. So Strut A is the pump facility, Strut F is the warehouse. Oh boy, I love the Strut F warehouse. You've got material distribution, sediment pool, dining hall, transformer room, and right in the middle is the core. We can't look at what's on Shell 2, but don't worry, we won't do much there.
Raiden, you can climb onto any...
Okay, I think that's all he has to say. I think he's now
Strut
leaving.
A is a pump facility that supplies the energy to circulate the polluted water drawn from the sea throughout each of the Big Shell sections. The south side is the actual pump facility itself, while the north side is the control room.
Cool.
You're currently using artificial
Ah, here we
blood
go. This
primed
one's
with
great.
nanomachines.
What did you do with my own blood?
It's being kept in cold
I
storage.
love that they just
It will
completely
be
drained him of
circulated
all
back
his
into your
blood.
body when you return. If the life gauge drops to the red
And
zone,
you know what's really funny?
you won't be able to stop the bleeding by yourself.
He never gets it back.
Bloodstains can give your presence away to the enemy. Be careful. To stop the flow, select a bandage from among your items. You can also go into a crouch or crawl and stay completely still for a while. All you have to do is stop moving for a duration of time, and your nanomachines will arrange for platelets to be produced in large numbers. The bleeding will
Oh yeah,
stop
that went.
as a result.
That's good.
The punch is the basis of hand.
Yeah, I know how to do a punch game.
Move in close.
Alright, that's about everything. Now he's just tutorializing. Anyway, here's some seagulls. They can shit on you, I believe. If you, like, look up, they have a chance to. Anywho. Also, you can do this. You can slip in bird shit.
That area is caked with seagull droppings. You'll slip if you run over it. Be careful.
Yeah, I just did that.
Move in behind.
Alright, cool. Now, guess how long it took me to figure this out once upon a time?
Raiden, look at that wire fence.
Yep,
You may be able to crawl through it.
yep.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button
There's
again.
something so
to
jarring
stand
about
up. You can use
the
weapons
change
even
in
while
how
crawling.
some of this
Is
dialogue
different from VR
sounds.
training, so you keep
Because
that in mind.
I don't know what they had to do to re-record something here. I don't know why, but the very first time I ever played this, I could not spot this hole here. So I had no fucking idea where to go.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know
Just
we work
ask
in
far
the
away
dark,
from the SEALs going,
and this
"Arr,
mission is
arr,
no
arr."
exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret.
Oh god,
but
I don't
it's
even know.
gone through the usual
Wait, was it
channels.
Dick Cheney in 2005? It would have been, because it was Bush. I'm not going to trust Dick Cheney to make any decisions. Anyway, we're in the pump room.
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the President was sighted on Strut B. Raiden, head for Strut B. It's to the northwest of Strut A, your current location. There's a door on the northwest end of this floor. You can get onto the
How do they know so
connecting
much about
bridge
the
between
layout? I
Strut
guess they're looking
A
at
and B
blueprints.
through there. Cross the AB connecting bridge to Strut B. The node is on the first floor of Strut A. Don't forget to log in. Understood?
You got it.
Raiden, push the...
Alright. We didn't need to hear about that.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Boy, I hope you don't take these stairs. Hey, look at that. Anyway, there's the node. There it is. Node
I've
sighted.
located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't.
It's just
get in
one
any
guy.
closer.
Distract them.
Snap his-
Try making
snack-
some noise
snap
to
his
draw
neck.
their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall.
At
and hit
some
the
point, I think the Colonel would have to be like, Raiden, use your fucking brain. Figure it out your goddamn self. There you go. And now we have the radar. Bing. Ah, ammo there. I never noticed. Noticed. Don't look that way, don't look the way. Good. Ammo I can't get. And nothing there. Just put cozies. It annoys me if they're open. Right.
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the President was sighted on Strut B.
Why was he
Raiden,
there?
Head for Strut B.
Alright. Can't get in there. There's a random picture there. Sweet free ration.
Push the action button again.
Thank you. Anything interesting?
You can also knock out and
Cool.
open a locker.
Really fun. Yep. How about something interesting?
You can also destroy locker doors.
Yep.
If you absolutely need to open a locked one, just break in.
I don't think Otacon ever said anything about that.
Once you see the codec screen, set the freak.
I'm going to teach you how to use the thing you're using right now. Nope. There we go.
Right. When you're flattened again.
Alright. I just wanted to do that. And up we go. Okay, we need an M9 for that. I did not need to come up here, but we get some chaff, and I like chaff. And now these gates are open as well. I don't know... Oh shit, okay, there's people here.
I need them.
Right, I did not realize there was people up there. Oops. Okay, we didn't get an alert at least. Ooh!
It's the enemy. I need them.
Nope, there's no enemy. If you're fast enough, they can all call it in. You said strut F, I believe. It was a strut B.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel.
Why does he still have his blonde
Exercise
hair in that
extreme
VR
caution. But you
form?
can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
Cool.
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Hey, that
He's
was easy.
safe. He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work.
Trying to think of a
Your
funny
retrieval is
thing
on
that
the way.
Biden
Come
would
on
have
home.
that might be
Roger that.
the package.
Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Oh, we meant to go to strut B. This is to F. So yeah, we are in the wrong one. I think you only get this if you went through this door. Because if you go straight to strut B, you don't get a codec call for that. That'll be fine. Here we are. Oh god, I hate this area.
Raiden, watch out.
Yep.
There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Yeah, just
Face
take a
any
noose,
waist-high railing,
put it around your
push
neck,
the action
and
button to clear the railing and hang
and then
onto
make
the
everyone
side.
happy because people hate Biden
Once
for
there,
silly
you can move
reasons.
sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a
I
try.
Don't
truly
forget the
don't
grip
get
gauge.
all the hate for
It will
towards
keep
Raiden.
decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
There is no reason he needs as much hate as he gets.
Raiden, stay out of sight at all costs. The bridge is too narrow to offer any way out. If you're spotted, you won't last too long. The sentries aren't checking over the railings. Hanging will let you travel right in their blind
I was about to
spot.
say that seems
Try
stupid, but then
hanging.
I just realized I don't think they'd expect anyone to hang from the side. I certainly wouldn't. Whoop. Thankfully we have a good amount of grip already. Quite a good, really, even level 1 grip has this much. Enough to get me all the way to here. Cool. Alright, let's go. I'm sure he won't notice that he got, kicked.
Raiden, the president should be somewhere in Strut B where you are now. His life is in danger. Hurry.
On it. Anything else?
Flatten yourself.
Nope. Anything interesting?
Strut B is a generator
Hey,
facility
look at
that
that.
generates electricity for the big shell. The first floor is its substation.
Oh, that's okay. Very helpful, Rose. Thanks. It's an awful lot of blood. We're about to meet everyone's favorite person. There is a bullet, I think, sticking out of there? What? That was really weird. I don't know what that was. I almost saw that bullet hanging out of the chamber. Or the eject, I should say. Whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't know about guns.
Call me in Alpha Zero.
It's... I wouldn't say it's good. You'll hear soon enough. He's something he is. I can only think of the bit from, Let's Destroy Metal Gear again, where he just says, "Hello, I'm here to make you feel uncomfortable when playing in front of friends and family members." Which is true. He is very odd.
What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Alright, better walk in here, I'm sure nothing could go wrong. No, small blood. Hey look, I found the node. So yeah, guy's a vampire. Kinda. He may as well be. He's literally draining someone's blood from their neck. If it looks like a vampire, talks like a vampire, and acts like a vampire, it's a Romanian.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Phil Lamar! I don't remember what else. I definitely recognize his name from other stuff.
Get down!
get scratched? Where did that scratch come from?
Where is he?
Oh yeah, there's no ID locks yet. Which technically makes it weird that we don't ever pick up the enemy's weapons, but sure, whatever.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
You know, he makes a good point. Why did Raiden wait so long?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, this is Vamp.
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Where the fuck did he go? Is he Batman? Man, Vamp is something else.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Yep, and you know, it's not like Ryan never fucking saw a photo of what Snake looks like.
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Bug.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
Why is there such a bulge around his crotch?
That's right.
Raiden packing.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT
I was trained by
deployment, right?
video games.
Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Oh yeah?
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80,
I love that he's just mentioning
advanced
fucking
VR, huh?
VR
but
shit.
realistic in every
I
way.
just imagine someone like joining the military like, I've had experience that's just like the real thing, and they just start
That's
referencing
far
like
more
Call of
effective
Duty
than live
titles.
exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
It's one of those weird things where it almost feels like, Kojima, you trying to make a point? It doesn't really work when you're doing it in a video game.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's
It's like when people thought those
The Alpha
modern
team
war
from Navy
shooters
SEAL
will
10 is
like
dead.
compare them
No,
as being
a single
psyops.
survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
So were you, Snake.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
I wonder
Yeah.
if part of the
Lieutenant
reason he was named
J.G.
Pliskin is a bit of a
Pliskin.
joke on
Has he seen your face?
What?
Snake
This is
Plissken.
a top secret mission. No one
From that
can know
film.
that we're involved.
What was the
It's a
film?
little too late for that.
Escape from LA? I don't remember.
What's up?
Take a look.
Okay. Oh, well. He was
the
handcuffed to
hell?
something.
A Navy captain.
Ah, really? Well, what Medal of Honor? Like one of the early ones, or one of the Modern War Medal of Honors? Because Medal of Honor did go towards a Modern War
Give me a few minutes.
style after COD 4,
Must
like a lot of
have
things.
lost a few
Oh,
more
oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make as much sense. You could argue that
What was that
the
man just now?
the Modern War
That
shooters
blood-sucking freak.
were. You could probably argue that those were trying to get people to look at war as like, oh, it's fun, and let's go join the army,
wizard
but
with
not the
knives,
early
as you
ones.
saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell?
Alright, now they try to get
Him?
people to join the
A special
military
forces
by
unit created by
putting
ex-president
women
George
in
Sears. The
fucking
name was
TikTok
originally
videos.
intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with
I
the
will
real
say
thing.
there is some.
But around the time their original leader
There is,
died in
anyway, there's
prison,
George
the unit
Sears.
began to
Why the
unravel.
fuck is George
They were
spelt that
always
way?
close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme. Began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate.
I'm-
that no
I'm
fewer
more
than
shocked
100
by
people
George
died
being
as a
spelt-
result of
being spelt like
accidents the Dead
Gorge.
Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
Cool.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
True.
You're saying Snake is still
Look at
alive
Patton.
and pulled another one?
Patton was very
No,
eccentric.
he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
The Russians.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold
Yeah, there's
down.
only 3 of them.
You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Perfect time to start.
Anyway, may come in handy. Take this too.
Yay, free SOCOM.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Oh, also, I just realized, I think I misremembered the elevator when I said it depends on the difficulty, how long it takes. I'm thinking of a later part. Not where I
The
said.
BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
Don't worry, we'll be talking a bunch.
141.80.
You actually have
Got
stuff
it.
to say.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Codec's a weird thing. Seems to work
Hey,
also on radio.
what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
What? Jack?
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Jack's... yeah, I mean, it's a very generic name, but... Anyway, I want the node down here. Node.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 has engaged someone on the BC connecting bridge. The president is
I
most
wonder
likely
who
there
it
as
could
well.
be.
The BC connecting bridge is on the north side of strut B.
Wait
The
to hear
president
some,
is in danger. Go now.
I don't know if you would call it jazz. I don't know what the music is. You
Colonel,
maybe
who are Dead Sal?
DJ,
They
you
are
might know.
pretty
who
much
you're-
what that guy Pliskin described them as.
A special forces unit? The brainchild of the former president?
Chances are someday we'll find ourselves in a gunfight with them.
The thought leaves me uneasy.
You have experience combating Foxhound during VR training, right? You'll be fine. Don't be apprehensive.
Jack, don't run unnecessary risks, okay?
You don't tell me what
Yeah,
to do.
I don't want to, but
I know. Is there anything I can do?
yeah. Could you check for any data on them for me?
Okay, I'll do it. Good luck.
I guess that's just technically a job.
Someone mentioned the name Vamp. Do you have any info on him?
Wait a moment, I'll look.
Oh, thanks.
I see you've acquired a gun.
Yeah.
Pliskin gave it to me.
Don't trust that man. But the gun itself seems all right. However, it's not equipped with a suppressor. If you fire it, the noise will be loud enough to alert any enemy personnel within hearing distance to your presence. Infiltration is the art of making your presence invisible. Try not to end up in a situation where you need to rely on firepower. Combat must be avoided unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, like during boss fights.
Raiden, don't dwell on what Pliskin said. The VR training you underwent is the best training program there is. There is no reason to be apprehensive. Be confident. Do you understand?
I wonder if any of those, like, modern war shooters did convince anyone to join the military.
If you find an item box, walk up to it and take a look in first-person view. You should be able to see what's inside the box.
Cool. So, Rose,
Jack,
I'm
do
gonna
you need
take
to
a
save?
short moment to just stretch my legs, and then I'll be right back. First, we have to listen to her ask, hey, do you remember what day it is
Are you
tomorrow
okay?
night?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it.
He just
I'll
said,
be
I
behind
want
you
you.
all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women
Okay.
really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It
Just
still
Rose
scares
throws
me
all
to
women
death.
under the bus.
But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you.
Rose be like,
Good luck.
no, I'm strong. Other women, nope, they're not. What a bitch. Colonel!
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 has engaged someone.
Alright, cool. I will be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Boy, some people seem to be on a bit of copium because of the Game Awards, just in the fact that there's some people upset that Starfield's not nominated. Not that I'm
He's
surprised.
asleep?
That is not nominated because it is a highly out-of-date game.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10
As is most Bethesda's RPGs. They're not
How
that
much
great.
longer is this guy gonna sleep?
Like the next one is where he says,
Wish I were that relaxed.
"When is it? Come on, do it." You just say Meryl?
He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
There he goes. I love that. Just liquid. Waking up randomly. Anyway, that's all he has to say. The only other thing we can do with him here is this.
Think you can shoot that thing?
I don't know, you tell me. Now if I do, he will start shooting me. And then I think if I ring him, if I do shoot him, he yells at me. Oh yeah, so now he's just looking at me, because like, what the fuck, boy? But if I shoot him, he'll be like, what's your problem? But I'm not going to shoot him, because it's a waste of bullets, and I don't want him. Anyway, I'll take some... Nope, I need the M9 for that. Fuck you, then, game. Also, you can open this. There's no reason to. I literally cannot think of why you would. Ah. I forgot that this is back there. Colonel?
That's a transformer board over there. You can open and close
Yeah, I
the
did
door
that.
by pushing the action button when
I
you're
legitimately
in front of the
forgot that one was there.
door. Raiden, looks like Rosemary has something
Ah, I
for
bet
you.
she does. What do you have to
Jack,
say?
I found some information on Vamp.
He's
Been a
Romanian.
member of Dead Cell since it was first founded, and like Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin said, he's a master with knives. He's originally from Romania.
Yep.
He's apparently no ordinary knife specialist.
What?
He can parry.
Yeah,
bullets.
I saw that.
saw
I was about
him
to
do
say
it.
that.
How the heck?
I don't know. Also, it looks like he secluded himself from other humans on several different occasions. There is no detailed information on him, though. Be careful.
Wait till you find out the reason he's named Vamp.
An
It's
item box
stupid.
can sometimes fall out while moving an enemy's body. Pick it up quickly.
Like, really stupid.
Once you put a chokehold on an enemy, keep in mind, Raiden, that this...
Alright, I thought they might have said something about that there, like, maybe like... Colonel, what the fuck
That's
is
a
this thing? Nope. We'll learn what that is later, because there's reasons for it. Nope, I want to open these. That one's locked. Oh yay, free ration. I'll take it. Some ammo. It's so weird seeing that one there right now. It's weird that you could see the one right at the start during the opening cutscene. Anyway, he's a woman. This is the music. I don't know what you would call this music. It always plays when she's around. Would you call it a form of jazz? The only reason I think jazz is because she literally mentioned it earlier. DJ.
What the hell is that?
A fucking wizardry is what it is.
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
It is okay. Anyway, there's the president. How did Vamp get over to that side? Wouldn't he be able to walk past these guys, or did he just fucking jump there?
Queen.
Anyway, he's simping.
them take the president!
And the SEALs fucking suck. They just let the president get kidnapped.
Ready grenades!
I love the way this guy says dud.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Oh! There goes the Navy. Not the Navy. I wonder, what is the maximum height before water becomes, like, before you will die falling in water?
I'm so sorry, my beauties.
They are seagulls. Oh, I thought she was talking about seagulls that died. I thought she was apologizing for that. They are vermin. I don't care if they die. They are filthy, disgusting, fucking aerial vermin. I hate them more than pigeons. Not as much as the ibis. The ibis is the worst. Then it's the seagull.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
Cool.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down.
People that have a lot of equipment.
What?
Besides,
You're just one guy, you can
since
handle.
the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off
Stick to
without
the fucking
a hitch.
M1 tank on his
top
own.
Of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell.
But
if that
why?
toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations.
And I'll once again have to quote Let's Destroy Metal Gear
Right.
again.
We've
It's
had
New
to
York.
adjust
It's
and reach
already
objectives.
polluted.
The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell.
Oh yeah, those are the things we
president
saw.
can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should
Really,
find
there
him
is
there.
information on that.
Is this
56
according to
meters.
simulation
That's
too?
quite a bit.
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood.
I also
But need
wonder
to
if it
ask you
differs if
something
you're from a
before I
dive
go.
and just
Make
falling.
it quick.
Who are they?
So I think
Dead
if you
set on
dive
me.
because of
They
how you
couldn't
break the
be hurt
water,
no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire
there's less
too,
tension.
It's
I don't
like
know.
it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real.
It's got
And
to a
that's why
thing
you
is
won't wake up.
just Axel
But
wakes up and
nothing
is like
seems real.
around
I
Sora,
made up
and
my
Sora's
mind
like,
to
Axel,
stay
what are
with
you doing? It's like,
Whether this is
oh man, I had
real
this
or
weird
bad
dream.
dream,
I
I'll
was
keep watching you till
I was
it's
wearing a
over.
weird suit that
Thank
looked like
you,
a
Rose.
skeleton, and
And I won't let you
I had
be
this
just a
girlfriend
dream.
named Rose.
Are
Kept
you
asking me
two
what day
done?
tomorrow was.
Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Okay, interesting. Thank you for that, DJ. Talk to me, Iroquois.
He's asleep?
No Iroquois. Talk to me, Colonel.
If you see an
Fuck off, Colonel. Tell me something interesting.
you will be able to move left and
Alright, he's got nothing interesting to add. Well, ooh, look, free chaff. I love chaff. think it's here, and now if I... Or Colonel?
It's possible the terrorists will attempt to destroy the big shell in retaliation for the SEAL strike. Defuse the bombs before they make that move. The bomb disposal expert is somewhere in Strut C where you currently are. Locate him and request his assistance.
Colonel, do the terrorists have...
I'm trying to get some of the coded calls, as I mentioned, as well, like some of the fun ones.
Designed for the Marines. It is a V-STOL attack aircraft.
I don't have like a thing open from secrets or whatever. I'm just trying to remember. I'm just going off memory
It's not
of them.
something you want to try to take on in a SEAL helicopter.
Yeah, even more so if unprotected. Colonel, where did they get such a weapon?
I don't know. They just stole it
Are
or
they
something.
really just run-of-the-mill terrorists?
Relax, Raiden. Right now, just think
Used
about
to be
your
government
mission
funded.
at hand. Do you understand?
And this is America. They have a history of giving money and equipment to terrorists. Do I have to look at it? Maybe it's in the actual...
Raiden, what are you looking
Ah,
at?
here we go. Yep.
Oh, I see. Rosemary,
What?
could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Oh, I get it. Jack, let me know when you're done, okay?
Yep.
Colonel,
Urine.
who exactly is that woman?
Her name is Fortune. She leads Dead Cell.
Hang on a moment. I'll look her up for you.
You do that. She can't die.
Strut C is the residential area. It supports life at sea for all of the workers on the big shell. That being said, almost all systems are completely automated, so there aren't many workers to be found.
Be a pretty cozy gig. We're looking at a urinal.
It's possible.
If you look at the
terrorists
urinal, you
will
get a
attempt to
basically
destroy
you can
the
get a
big
coded
shell
call
in
where
retaliation
it's
for the SEAL
basically
strike.
the
Defuse
colonel
the
saying
bombs
like,
before they
"Hey
make that
Rose,
move."
stop monitoring. Yeah, you
The
need
bomb
some piss."
disposal expert is somewhere
Even though they're
in Strut
dating,
C where you currently are.
I'd
Locate
rather,
him and request
if I had to
his
choose
assistance.
between the colonel, or if I was in Raiden's shoes, I'd choose between the colonel or Rose. I'd probably rather Rose. 'Cause... Oh yeah, we walk away and it flushes. Ain't that funny? Hey, look, a person. Now I think if I do this, I think Rose gets mad at him.
Select a weapon.
No, I swear, doesn't she?
Jack, is that you?
No, okay.
Hang in there.
I couldn't remember if she does if you kiss a poster as Raiden.
You can straight.
I guess she doesn't. That's fine. I literally could not remember if she does or not. It would have made sense. Check us out. Don't you love the power of the PlayStation 2? You can do all this. And annoyingly, I can't slowly release my gun. It's going to be really painful in the future. Fuck mirrors. Give me 7 years bad luck.
Handguns are aimed.
Really? No comment about me getting 7 years bad luck?
Right. The tranquilizer rounds.
Why are you telling me about trank guns? I don't have one. Whatever. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wait, there's none of the notes in here. And I can't get in there.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's gonna make a joke like was riding with the cops at one point. He sees a random black guy and points his gun at him.
Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
Even though he has police on his jacket.
All of them.
Which was obvious with the cops.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
He's a little bit gung-ho
What's
with
your
that
name?
gun.
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
Are you a fucking walking
Poor old
encyclopedia?
man who got dragged along for this picnic.
Not so much
I thought you
encyclopedia, but
retired.
still, same thing. Not really. Shut up.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost
What
was this leg.
church? It's famous apparently,
So
but
you're the bomb disposal guy.
can't think of any famous churches in America.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
Fat Man! He is
He
fat.
built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the
Why
bomb
did he go to
disposal.
jail?
Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that.
He was 10 and he did that. That's
There
something.
are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young.
Yeah,
and can do
you
it.
crawl
We
over
need
the
more men.
mines and you pick them up.
What's your name?
Pliskin just when I'm like, Snake, what the fuck?
Raiden.
Pliskin, what the
That's
fuck?
an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this
Why not?
structure is computer controlled.
I
He was
wonder who that
supposed to get us
silhouette could
past
be.
all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before.
Hey, it's
Hold
easy.
on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
If a doctor could do it in trauma center, you can do it.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Ah, it's easy.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal
I was gonna
training
say
per
Fred and be
se
like,
in
I didn't do
VR,
any VR
but you're
bomb
more than
disposal.
capable
I
of handling
can't do
C4.
this.
This is a
Where?
little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure.
Can I look around?
Look at this.
I can. Anyway, here's the
This
C4
is a
we've already
C4
seen in
bomb.
2 locations.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition.
What happens
Even
if I shoot
you
it?
leave alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least
If I
24
shoot it, will it
hours.
explode
That's
after
enough time.
freezing it?
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything
I'll
that'll
give
help
you a
us
hint,
locate the
he's
bombs?
fat.
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
He sprays
I
perfume
know
on him or
Fat Man
something.
well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses.
Or cologne, perfume, same thing.
The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points.
No, there's nothing he does makes sense.
Of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, I don't like the Imperial measurements. They are incredibly weird and very confusing.
Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment.
I want to say, a yard's 12 inches? No, that's a foot.
Maybe that's what started
How?
all this.
What's a yard?
I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop it.
Because I say it's several yards away. Literally, you need to be like right in front of these of this C4 basically to
Let's see
get
how
it to
well
work.
that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar?
0.9144 meters. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's
so
it's essentially almost a meter.
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Weird.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the
You know, I think we should invade America as part of the just call it the measurement wars. Force them to accept the metric system.
Offline when we're spotted.
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place.
It is weird that as part of being bomb disposal, you would, in a lot of ways have to know.
There should be
It'd almost be like having to know how demolitions is, because to get an idea as to how they would actually properly put bombs somewhere, you'd have to get into their head.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2, a total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
And as you'll see, put them in dumb spots.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
Yay, security cards. And good news, I don't need to equip it every time I want to open a door.
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
It's good enough.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
You're just gonna slow us
The two of
down.
can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case
Good,
of
more
what?
reason for you to stay then.
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
Dude, so, I'm trying to remember, did anyone have a 140.25 in the last one?
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi.
0.15 was, Merrill.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with.
I'm sorry, in the what?
headphones. And as far
Don't
as
say
I
those
know,
letters.
SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Just a fucking military
Is he
nerd who
one of
likes
the
dropping
terrorists, then?
random
Somehow I don't think
military
so.
jargon
If there's
from all
someone
different
to suspect,
fields.
I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
Should have refilled my water bottle when I
I'll
was up.
hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right.
I'll do that in
Plenty
a
of food
minute,
in here too,
because
so
I
you
want
don't need to
to
worry
show
about
off
me.
another secret.
I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you.
I am in no way afraid of
Give in
these
to the
bombs.
fear, the darkness comes.
They are extremely easy to deal with. Just don't shoot them. There's no time limit or anything, either. Yet. Hey, I got a trophy. Cool. Alright. Here's another secret you can find. Right here. You have to be quick, though. Look! And funny enough, if you do this... it's Snake. Yep, ain't that funny. Okay, I'm just gonna fill up on water. I'll be right back. Also, I love the implication that this means that Snake just pulls out the box and runs around in it whenever.
Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
Okay, but exactly who is Peter Stillman?
We were just told by
Hold on a
Pliskin.
moment. Hold on a moment.
Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy sight. If the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again. Raiden, Stillman is an authority on bomb disposal. You need all the advice he can give. His frequency should be 140.25.
Yeah, I should probably ring him before I forget it. 0.25. There we go.
It appears that Fat Man placed bombs within each of the struts. It's likely there are no bombs planted on the connecting bridges. Head for the struts for which you have not yet finished disposing of the C4.
We're not going to talk to Stillman very much. He doesn't have much to add. I just wanted to walk out here for that. Because it's funny.
Raiden, don't get yourself worked up.
Pliskin be
It's
like,
safer
Raiden,
to
fuck
take out
you!
the enemy first, then look for the bomb. Don't even think about searching for the bomb while looking over your shoulder for the enemy. Knock them unconscious or take them out altogether first.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
Yay.
Dead Cell was a shadow unit within the SEALs organization.
Right. They handled surprise raids on vital government facilities, didn't they?
Yes. They were originally put
I
together
think
to
Stillman,
check
if you
the
ring
nation's
him, he will
military
sort of tell you
security
where to
system.
look, but you don't
The
need
unit
to.
was the brainchild of ex-President George Sears.
Why
Dead
is
Cell
George
was a
spelled
secret
correctly
unit
there, but not
positioned at
earlier?
The opposite end of anti-terrorist outfits such as Delta Force.
I'm
and
wondering
SEALs.
if whoever did the
they always
dialogue
a
there, because the
group of
last dialogue
madmen?
was
Yeah.
English
No,
in...
they got weird when Colonel Jackson, Fortune's husband, was sent to jail.
Oh.
Sent to jail? For what?
Corruption.
Oh
He
dear.
misappropriated
Oh, that's
government
never good.
funds.
Sounds like he deserved it.
That's what everybody else thought, except for the members of Dead Cell.
Anyway,
They
I
felt
think
the
whoever
colonel
was doing the
falsely
English in
accused.
the,
Fact is,
before just didn't
they
know how
took the
George was
case to the
spelled.
powers that be, but they never managed to reopen the case.
Was
But
there
then
any
when it
truth
was
to
being
their claim?
translated,
Who knows? Whatever
dialogue
the
here,
situation
George
is,
spelled right.
Dead Cell's name was tainted.
And Colonel Jackson?
He was being held at Leavenworth.
Oh,
Was.
that's
Meaning he's
bad.
been released?
Well, in a manner of speaking, the colonel's dead.
Oh.
Apparently, he lost the will to live and died in prison. The members of Dead Cell snapped with the loss of their leader. They underwent a radical change. And
I
became
don't know
uncontrollable.
if nowadays Leavenworth is
That's
very
why they
bad, but
undertook this
once upon a
terrorist
time,
operation.
back in the
Seems
last
as good a
century,
reason as
Leavenworth was
any.
one of the tougher prisons.
Vamp is a member of Dead Cell. Born in Romania, his specialty is
Are you gonna tell us why he's called Vamp?
Well, I guess you know that by now. When he was just a kid, he lost his family to a terrorist bomb that went off in a church they were attending. His body pierced by a crucifix, Vamp was buried under the rubble.
I wonder if that's
2
the same
days before he
church
was
that
finally
Stillman
rescued.
fucked up at.
During those 2 days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst. That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, Vamp isn't for vampire, it's because he's bisexual. Rumor has it, Vamp was
Why the-
Scott Dolph, the
Fucking
Marine
why?
convict who accidentally died 2 years ago. Scott Dolph was also the father of Fortune, the Dead Cell leader.
Fortune's old man? But Fortune and Vamp?
You noticed, eh? Not bad for a rookie.
Alright.
As
Yeah.
you say, Vamp and Fortune are very close.
What a weird
Not lovers,
situation.
but very close.
Friends?
No, there's more to their relationship than that.
But Vamp was her father's lover.
Would it have been better if it was with her mother?
Well,
I don't really think they care what you think. Focus on the mission.
What the fuck was
Have you
was
ever met the
Kojima
guy
smoking
before?
when he came
No.
up with some of these
he
ideas?
seemed to know you.
Right. Well, no, it can't be.
What?
Nothing. I told you the Dead Cell is a group of madmen. I wouldn't take anything they say very seriously.
Let's just break that down. Okay, you named Vamp because he's a bisexual. He was in a relationship with the Marine Commander, and now he's got whatever's going on with Marine Commander's son. Daughter. What?
Raiden, I've frozen the first bomb. How are you doing?
Nothing yet.
Pliskin, what was the exact location of the explosive?
The heliport. It was behind some cargo. Thought I was gonna have some trouble with the patrols, but it was an easy job.
Good for you.
I see.
What's the matter?
Nothing really. Pliskin, just don't let your guard down. Don't relax even after you think you've defused it.
I know that. Raiden, Shell 1's all yours.
Sure. What do you know about that strange woman?
He will tell me about my
Fortune,
weapons as well.
She's the Dead Cell leader. Her real name is Helena Dolph Jackson.
Helena?
Known to her friends as Lady Luck.
Lady Luck.
Yeah, she got the name because bullets seemed to veer away from her in battle.
Oh.
People have heard her say that her fortune in battle was payback for the lousy luck she's had in life.
Lousy Luck?
The death of her father, the Marine commander. The conviction of husband and Dead Cell leader Colonel Jackson. These events were followed by her mother's suicide, the
Well.
loss of a husband, and the idea of a convict in the family apparently took her over the edge.
Well, she's had a shit
Fortune
go of it.
was 3 months pregnant at the time, and the shock of her mother's death led to the loss of her child.
Wow, okay.
After this, her husband's death in prison a few months later, and to sum it up, in the 6 months after her father's death, she lost her family and everything that mattered in her life.
Jeez.
But she's got Vamp!
Yeah, the thing is, she didn't grieve long. Instead, she joined the military.
Now why is that?
Do I look psychic? My best guess is revenge. I heard that she firmly believed that her husband was framed. Anyway,
She almost
by the
died
time
in
she
anything.
came out of basic training, she'd proven many times over that she was gifted with an unusual streak of luck. In fact, some say she sold her soul for it.
Her soul?
Her uncanny luck earned her a reputation that led to her appointment as the head of her husband's unit, Dead Cell.
It's also why she's called Fortune.
Fat Man. Supposedly, he's nicknamed after an atomic bomb, but to me, he's just a fat man. Something straight out of a sideshow.
Yeah.
If he even has a bit of spare time, he spends it disassembling and assembling his Glock over and over again. He can't stand to have his hands still. He's extremely vain about his hands, keeps his fingers as slender and soft as a woman's. They say he's always looking at his hands.
Which does
giving
make it
himself
very
manicures.
weird because his hands are so much smaller compared to his massively fat body.
Pliskin, I saw someone wearing a cardboard box just now.
A box? I don't know anything about
What a
that.
fucking weirdo!
Imagining
What kind of
things?
weird guy would
Of
do
course I'm
that?
Sure. Do you think it's one of the members of Dead Cell?
How should I know?
I don't want to fight someone like that.
Why not?
Because it looks so dumb. Anyone who's willing to be seen like that must be completely insane. I mean, he's a psycho. There's no question about it.
Oh. Yeah.
Pliskin, what do you know about Stillman?
He's a bomb disposal expert. Probably the best in the world.
What else?
What do you mean?
Like why he retired?
Are you here to gossip?
No.
Then get back to work defusing those C4s. If
But-
there's something you need to know
but
about
Kodak
Stillman,
goes.
go ask him yourself.
True. We do have his Kodak combo.
Pliskin, SEAL Team 10's
Oh my god, tell me about my
Bravo team
guns!
wiped out.
Is that right?
Is that all you have to say? I thought they were your comrades.
Yeah, too bad.
Too bad. Did you know they were used as a decoy to support my infiltration?
No, but it doesn't surprise me.
Man, you are cold. They were your friends.
What do
Were
you
they?
want me to say? That you killed them? Or do you want me to say it wasn't your fault?
I just...
Listen, kid, I don't have time to wet nurse you, or provide you with a shoulder to cry on. You got a problem with your conscience, you take care of it. Don't bother me.
I'm kind of with Snake on all this.
Pliskin, you seemed
Buck
pretty
the fuck up,
focused on the
Raiden.
Navy captain. Something catch your eye?
Yeah, remember the handcuffs were cut? There was something on the other end of that.
Do you know what it was?
Well, no, forget it.
What do you mean,
I'm gonna
forget
guess
it?
it was a
Just what I
briefcase.
said. Forget it. Talk to you later, kid.
Hey, Pliskin, were you really a SEAL?
That's what I told you.
But
But what?
nothing.
Listen, kid, you're on a mission. Thinking about anything else can get you killed.
This game in particular has a
That
lot of
pistol
Kodak
you
calls.
have
Yeah,
is a
finally.
SOCOM.
Now he's talking
It's a
about new shit.
45 caliber offensive handgun designed for the American Special Ops Command. With 12 rounds of 45 ACPs, it has outstanding stopping power. The SOCOM has a minimum service life, averaging over 6,000 rounds,
Cool.
and has a 5-round group capacity that extends within a 1.4-inch radius. It's a bit large, but the SOCOM is a gun you can trust. It also comes equipped with a laser aiming module. A suppressor can be attached to
thought
the
it was a-
SOCOM
I
to
thought it was
silence
torch in this one.
gunshots. You should try to find one.
Hang on a minute. Oh, no, sorry. In the... On the tanker, it had a torch. That's right.
I see the old man set you up with a Sensor A unit. Aside from C4, explosives continually release their own specific particles. Based on ion mobility spectrometry technology, Sensor A is capable of detecting particle clusters. Simply put,
I wonder where he's
the
getting all this
detector can
information. He
sniff
doesn't
out
know this
C4.
himself.
The
He knows a
detected
good chunk,
C4
but...
appears on radar as a cloud-like shape. The cloud indicates the rough location of the explosive.
I don't know if he's in contact with
This
Otacon
sensor
yet.
looks like it's been
he's
specially
just
tuned.
he's just like, you know,
Specially modified to
getting
sniff out the
getting it
signature
written
odor
straight to
of
a
C4
Bioticon so he can
combined
sound
with
smart.
Batman's special perfume that he uses to identify his work. That's why it won't respond to any of the C4 that we've set up. Shoot a fire extinguisher.
Alright, a lot of what he's saying now will just be tutorial shit.
The sensor you receive from Stillman visualizes the C4's detected odor on the radar screen. This means that the radar must be enabled.
Yep. Cool. Stillman, how about you? Do you have anything? You don't really.
There's still...
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to Stillman very much. He has nothing interesting to say. Literally nothing. He is extremely boring to talk to.
The Sensor A.
Not the man I meant to bring. I'm wondering Pliskin. Good old Iroquois.
You're holding a chaff grenade, an electronic warfare weapon designed to disrupt electronic equipment and jam transmissions. Detonated with a small charge, the grenade releases chaff and a miniature active jammer. The grenade should render electronic equipment useless for a brief period of time. It's important to note that radar and other equipment which you might have on hand will also be affected. So be careful with
I wonder if the
you're using
chaff
electronic
grenade, I
devices.
don't think it does, but would it interfere with the detonator for your own C4?
You're using
cool
your
if it did that,
anti-personnel sensor. It vibrates whenever an enemy is approaching your position. The sensor responds to the electromagnetic field and heartbeat of life forms. The closer an enemy, the bigger the vibration. It's a useful device, but remember that if you're equipped with the sensor, you won't be able to feel any other vibrations around you. It's like life. You gain something only to lose something else. It's up to you to decide where
Alright,
and when
Mr.
you want to
Ling.
use it.
Coolant, and I don't know if he says anything if we have the card.
Looks like the enemy sentries have the defensive perimeters of each strut covered. You'll be safe as long as they don't radio for more men, but if you're spotted, run for it. Find a good concealment and wait until the backup leaves. You won't be able to defuse the bombs while you're being chased down, believe me.
It's already happened to me. I was gonna give it time.
Looks like the enemy sentry.
Okay, never mind. Coolant also, yeah, that's how it works. You can also wake people up with it. It's useful for that. I guess you could say useful. Do you have anything to say about security cards? Probably not.
Raiden, don't get yourself worked up.
Nope. Scope.
That pair of binoculars is a high-end military model with autofocus and zoom features.
Cool.
The binoculars will be particularly useful when used.
You know, I've never
outside
actually
the
thought
big
about it, but
shell.
yeah, you do have to
You can
focus
spot an
most
enemy in the
binoculars.
distance at an early stage. It'll give you plenty of time to do something. Scouting out the location of your enemy is vital to the success of an infiltration mission.
I don't think I've ever really used the binoculars in any of these games besides 3 and 5.
Looks like the enemy sent.
You're not going to say anything about rations?
You've got.
Oh, there we go. You've got rations. Rations are military food. Provisions capable of life recovery. I put triangles thinking you was going to say something else. Select a ration in the menu display and press the X for life recovery. If you equip yourself with rations, you can automatically recover life the moment it hits 0. Field rations are not just emergency food. For a soldier, it's a vital factor in maintaining combat efficiency. Rations are the result of concentrated research and development efforts on the part of the US military's cooking laboratory. Together with calories, meticulous attention is focused on balanced nutrition. Freeze-dried, the rations are easy to carry and keep well. It ain't home cooking, but it'll satisfy your nutritional needs. What's on your mind? Well, just between you and me? Sure, what is it? I prefer rations over Rose's home cooking. That bad, huh? That would have to be bad. MREs and military rations are not great. They'll work, but it's nothing anyone would ever choose. I swear. Oh, it does. I was going to say, doesn't the gun go in our holster there if we unequip it? Ain't that cool? I like that. That makes me happy.
I see you have the bandage equipped. Whenever you're bleeding, select the bandage in the menu display and press the confirmation button to stop the bleeding. The bandage is an absorption pad made from alginate fiber. As you probably know, when alginate fibers come into contact with blood or liquids, the colloid gels to produce a moist condition for speeding up the healing process.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that.
With outstanding absorption properties in terms of speed and capacity, bandages effectively stop bleeding.
I don't know why they add more to the bandage. Like say it's got like alginate or whatever in there. Fuck that means. You can't just say like, it's a bandage.
I see you've still got those cigarettes I gave you.
I quit a long time ago.
Maybe now's the time to start again.
Yeah.
Just joking, kid. Those things will stunt your growth and ruin your health. But in the battlefield, you'll find there's other uses for those cigarettes besides smoking. I'm sure you'll figure out how to use them when the time comes.
It's interesting when you get to 4, because one of the things that cigarettes do is they will lower your health, but they'll also give you stamina. Not so much give you stamina, but it's, what's it called? They decrease your stress that you get, because, of course, for someone like Snake, and most people who smoke, it's something that can... it's really weird. Smoking can lower stress if you're feeling stressed out, like any sort of drug, or anything like that also includes alcohol, but it also increases stress when you're not smoking, which is a bit of a weird thing about that. It's almost like it's highly addictive. But yeah, in the future it gets used for that. But it got used something like that in 2, if you remember, in Metal Gear 2, where before having to hang glide, and I don't know how the hell people figured that out. If I didn't have the guide, I wouldn't have fucking known. You have to take a smoke beforehand. Then you'll find the wind is going north, and then you can parachute. I guess the whole idea is it's him psyching himself up for not parachuting, paragliding, Same thing, really, but it's like, ah, shit, I'm about to do something horribly dangerous. Hang on, let me just psych myself up with the smoke. Colonel, are you gonna yell at me?
Raiden, log into the node first.
Maybe they yell at me. Rose, you gonna yell at me because I'm smoking?
What can I do for you, Jack?
Nope, you're just gonna be
See ya.
useless as always. Well, bye. Unlike Mei Ling, I don't think she'll get mad at me if I ring her a bunch. Don't say anything.
Who's there?
Oh fuck, there's enemies here.
Who's that? Enemy sighted.
I did not expect an enemy here.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Nope. Right, I didn't think anyone was going to be in here. Shit, I think we're in an alert. Nope, we avoided it. Just. Alerts do continue between rooms. I legitimately did not think anyone was going to be here. Because Stillman's still about, and there was no one here before. That is entirely my fault. I should have been paying attention.
Who's there?
No one's here.
Who's there?
Fuck off.
Enemy sighted.
Nope. Can I access the node? Yes, I can. Good. Let's get my radar going. Good. Radar, that's what I want.
Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Alright, let's hide under here. Hey, look, free ration. That's nice.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut C. Intensify security measures.
Right, we just need to wait around here till the caution disappears. You can hear a heartbeat as well. I think the AP sensor does make noise? I don't remember. It might. It might not. I might be thinking of 3. I think it does make a tiny bit of noise there. And it can alert enemies. I know the sonar does. If you use the sonar right next to an enemy, they'll hear it. But that's, you don't have to worry about that till we end up in fucking Russia. I don't even know what part of Russia, so I can't even say.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Okay, there's a guy. Where's he going? So I want to do something. Not that! Get up. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm not even pushing in a direction. Wake up. Oh my god, you piece of shit.
Enemy sighted.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Problem is, I think they'll know they'll be looking for him. Yep, they absolutely will. They're gonna find that dead body. Let's just move. I wanted to shoot a watermelon.
All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Who is that?
Fuck, he saw me.
Intensify security measures.
It's the enemy. I need help.
No, you don't.
What's going on? Respond.
Quick, hide in the bathroom.
Communications with Strut C have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Can I not look around left and right up here? Oh, I can't. Damn it. I was hoping I could while peeking up.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Damn it. Just have to hide for a bit. And I want to show that you can shoot watermelons in the galley there. It's funny, but I don't get to now. Where? I don't think anyone's gonna walk in here, but I don't want to risk it. Oh. I think I hear footsteps. Don't go in the bathroom. Occupado. Alright, there you go. Get out of here now. Hey look, something I can see. There's ammo I can't use. Ooh, Pentazemin. I'll take it. Anyway. First of all, Pentazemin. Second of all, Coolant. Pliskin. Tell me about the drugs.
Where are you?
In the bathroom.
What are you embarrassed about? You're on a mission. Anything goes.
Pliskin.
I've snuck into similar places.
Oh, we're in the women's bathroom, of course. Huh? I didn't even think of that.
The spray that you have is great for freezing the C4.
Now he tells me about the coolant. Why didn't
After you equip the spray, you can discharge the coolant by pressing the weapon button. When the coolant is exposed to the open air, it changes into a gel and adheres to the C4.
It used to be the weapon button. Like I was mentioning before, how there was a difference in how much you press the button.
Sure that it won't melt away.
There isn't in this case.
Means that
so
once you coat the C4 with this stuff, you can assume it won't explode. You've got enough there, so you don't have to worry about running out. It's important to remember that once you equip yourself with the spray, you won't be able to move. If an enemy approaches while you're spraying the coolant, the best thing to do is put it away and hide. On top of dealing with the C4, you can use the spray against an enemy. Don't forget that.
I think they'll cover their face, like it'll disorient them for a second.
You have Pentazemin equipped, huh? To steady your hands when aiming with a sniper rifle, select Pentazemin in the menu display and press the confirmation button. Pentazemin is a benzodiazepine antidepressant used in the treatment of disorders.
You know, he probably just remembers this from Nairobi.
Imbalance. In addition to its calming effect, it also relaxes muscular tension and combats convulsions. The result is a steady set of hands. One more thing, Pentazemin does not prevent seasickness.
Seasickness? What are you talking about?
I mean, sometimes faith can overcome medical science.
What?
Never mind.
So there's Pentazemin on the tanker you can find. I didn't find any. I think Otacon says it can help with seasickness, but it doesn't actually. It's a lie, but yeah. So that's why he's mentioning it there. Anyway, there's a C4. I like that the way you'd have to see it is go first person and look in the mirror.
Right in here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Suspicious. Nope. Colonel, do you have anything to say about me being in the women's bathroom?
Make doubly sure.
Rose?
What's up, Jack?
Really? Okay.
Talk to you soon.
I don't know if she would if I save, but I don't want to waste. I don't want to save for no reason. Son of a whore! I'm fed up with that room. fuck that room. Oh my god, he hit the damn thing. There we go. Ciphers are easy to deal with. You just have to shoot them properly.
If you shoot those pipes along the ceiling...
Alright. They have nothing to add. I just want to equip my sensor. There we go. Anyway, we already know where this one is. Stop! I want to grab and snap the neck. Like that.
Enemy sight.
Nope. Nothing was sighted. Silence. Okay, I'm just gonna move this body and hopefully no one finds it. Sadly, I think the way they're gonna come through, they will see the other guy. So I think they're gonna come from the south, not the north. Yeah, they're coming from the north. Huh. Look at that. In that case, I can hide this body.
Enemy in the area. Increase security levels.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to the Strut B transformer room. Intensify the level of security.
Whew, that was close. There we go.
Raiden reporting. The C4 in Strut B has been disposed of. The wall containing
You don't
the
have to ring him
transformer
each time, but I
panel
like to.
was set to blow.
You're taking too much time. You should work a little faster.
Up yours,
There's
you
no
can't
time,
walk.
Raiden. I've got my hands full here, so it doesn't look like I can help you. It's in your hands.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
Right. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Good. So yeah, as you can see, my caution's still active here. I like that. Makes things a little more interesting. Alright, I'm hoping they're gonna keep going north and not double back around to leave. Oh, that's not good. He's going this way. Oh, that's bad. I need to knock him down.
I'm under attack.
There we go. Strut A. Finally. So I also need to shoot cameras for a trophy. You could argue I technically don't need to, but it's me. There we go. I just heard Nugget. He's been hiding. Alright, I remember this room, not nice. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. You know, I'm starting to think I don't like any of the rooms. Oh dear, oh dear. If I stand up, you'll spot me. Good. Got him. Nope. Gun. Hello? There we go. Wonder why that didn't work. Now, I think they will come and investigate. Or do they not? that's a different game. Okay, I know they do with cameras and other ones. I think the 5. They will investigate if there aren't... if you do take people out. They'll say something about, where's your status report, blah blah blah. They send someone to investigate. If they find a dead body, then they get mad. That's why I want to hide this guy. Although, I'm wondering if they're even going to, because I feel like they would have by now. It's normal, they should do on this difficulty. I don't know if there's any difficulty they don't. Probably very easy, but we are on normal. Alright, these pipes. I don't know why, I've always had trouble navigating these pipes. Okay. Never mind. Another bandage? Yes, it is. Cool. Here we go. Found it. There's another one down.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
No, there's one C4
right?
in these areas. It just doesn't make sense.
Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I mean, there's a reason.
It's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Right. Now how do I get there? Ah, yes, now I remember. Or do I? This way. Ah, there we go. Fuck yeah. It's a box. The orange box.
Raiden, Stillman is a...
I want you to comment on me being on the box.
It's possible that...
Well, you're useless. Pliskin, talk to me.
One more bomb defused.
Cool, I want you to tell
There
me
was
about the
one I
box.
managed to find only because I took a good look at
Yeah,
first
he's
person view.
basically saying,
You should try
hey,
it
use
too.
first person, you idiot. That's great. I want you to comment on me being in the
cardboard
box.
that you have is ideal for fooling your enemies. It's a very important tool for infiltration missions.
Really?
Of course. I can't begin to count the number of agents whose lives were saved by a cardboard box.
You mean everyone's using them?
Look, I'm not exaggerating when I say the success of your mission hinges on
I
how
mean, there's
you
been at
use
least
that
3
cardboard box.
people. 4 if we
But
count
in the
Raiden.
end, a cardboard box is only made of paper. Handle it with care, or it won't be of much use to you. You know, I've lost a couple thanks to you.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Treat your cardboard box with care. Take care of the box, and it'll take care of you. Don't think of it as just another box. Treat it with love. Don't be rough, okay?
So, fun fact, that dialogue is different because I shot at him in the box before. That's why he said he'd lost a couple thanks to me. So A. Where are we anyway? We're in strut A. Okay, cool. So that's what I was wondering, because I'm like, we don't get that. We don't have to get that other one now, do we? Because we have to go for that one specifically later. In fact, I wonder what would happen if we went there to try and get it. If we even could. No, we can't. The lift isn't there. They specifically have designed it so you can't go back and try and get that one. Clever game. It's so weird that no one's coming by to investigate, that no one has made a status report yet. Cool. Ah, shit. Oh, we'll throw it off away, he didn't even notice. I hate this area. Strut F warehouse sucks. Ooh. Alright. I could use the other one I had to heal up, but I won't.
Nothing here.
Okay, now I have the M9. Sweet. There we are. It's the trank gun.
Raiden, log into the node first. Strut F's node.
Cool. Whisker!
That's a tranquilizer gun with a sound suppressor. Hit an enemy with that, and it's good night, sleep tight. The time in which the tranquilizer takes effect depends on where you hit your target. If you want to knock somebody out with a single shot, aim carefully for vital spots like the head.
Half the point of the trank gun is when
I
going
think
for
I've
it,
seen
no
this
kill
modified
runs.
gun before.
Yeah, it looks like the same gun used by Solid Snake 2 years ago. Following that terrorist incident, similar models were made and sold among the fans of his exploits.
Really?
I think that's one of them.
That's silly.
That's an American military M9 modified for tranquilizer bullets. When the tranquilizer bullets hit a target, the round uses the force of the impact to mix the drug, also producing a gas in the process. The pressure of the gas drives a built-in piston that injects the target with a powerful anesthetic. It's like firing a small hypodermic syringe. This M9 is a tranquilizer gun that knocks out the enemy. It doesn't kill them.
Because yeah, you also have to use it on bosses if you're going for a no-kill run. I don't think you get anything from him in this one like you do in other ones. That hit him? That did. It's my AP sensor. Shit. Okay, I want to hide these guys. Or not. Because I don't know where I even could. For now, we want to find the node. Fuck. Nope. Don't even get a chance to call him. There he goes, he's done. And what I can do now is this. And it changes him from being stunned to asleep, which is slightly nicer.
Communications with Strut F have ceased.
I'm just gonna reset it. Where the fuck is the node again? I truly don't remember. Okay. There it is, found it. Thank God. Hey, look at that. Robin Tasman. Nope. Nope. Box 2. This one is electrical appliances. Alright, come with me.
Why are you late with your status report?
Shit, no, you had one of them. One's better than none. And the one we are hiding is the only one who's actually seen us. Does they make McFarlane toys? Okay. So yeah.
Situation is normal. All clear. It was nothing. All clear. Huh? The situation is normal. All clear.
I think they're noticing something at the sound of it, but I don't know what they could be. It wouldn't be me, and they're not walking in here. Walking by. And they're gone. I love the fact you can hear where they are. There's a vent down here. Where does this lead? So, I should put this sensor. Not that I need it, I know where the C4 here is. I remember because I had a hard time trying to get it once upon a time. Ooh, this is the suppressor. Yes. I think if I hold this and ring Pliskin, he'll comment on it before I equip it.
Don't even think about searching for the...
Do you comment on the suppressor I'm holding?
Throw something.
No? Okay. Actually, I don't have a magazine yet. I won't get a magazine till I use up all my ammo for something.
Don't get yourself worked up.
No, okay. No comment on me having a suppressor. That's fine. Let's bring it back this way. Once again, why is this all in Chronoteco? I don't know what that is. I was going to say, why is there stuff in Cyrillic, but it's not. Mine detector. It apparently does it
Looks
chemically.
Like enemy sentries have the defensive perimeters of...
No, tell me about my mine detector.
Your SOCOM's got a suppressor.
Yeah, it does,
The suppressor uses multiple partitions to reduce gas discharge and keep sound and muzzle fire to a minimum. By keeping the internal baffles moist, sound can be reduced by approximately 38 decibels. That suppressor can be screwed and secured to 10 different positions. This function allows you to adjust the gun's impact point, but that doesn't really matter. That's because the suppressor's already been adjusted.
Cool.
You should be able to get the same results you got when you didn't have a suppressor attached.
Cool.
This'll reduce your chances of discovery, as long as you don't leave too many bodies around.
As long as I hide him, it's fine.
Limited, so don't go shooting everything in sight.
Don't worry. I won't.
That mine detector that you're equipped with displays the location of Claymore mines that aren't visible to the naked eye. It's not your run-of-the-mill mine detector. It's the latest model to use the technology developed in a private Mu chem lab. It isn't a metal detector.
Mu. I was like, what
It's
the
based
fuck
more
is that
on
letter?
various systems used in chemical detectors.
I think it was Mu.
In short,
You
it
said
doesn't
Mu.
respond to a mine's metallic casing.
I can't read
It actually
Greek.
detects the elements used in explosives. Basically, it's similar to the sensor that the old man gave you. The one that responds to the smell of C4. That's why you can accurately detect the location of mines, despite the fact that you're in a metal-based structure.
Ah! You know, I that never would have crossed my mind as to... Oh yeah, this place is made of metal. That's just because I'm stupid. Anyway, allow me to tell you the really stupid way I tried to get this when I first played this, because you need to get back there. It was trying to run and jump to it. Now you can! I've done it. I'm not going to. Oh shit. He's trying to come here. That's actually not a huge problem. Can't get in there. You piece of shit. I dropped a chaff on him? What? Why did I drop chaff? Why did chaff get equipped? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, quick, move him.
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
You'll see nothing.
No sign of the missing man.
Encounter DM and
Son of a bitch! Oh, he's disappeared. Too many enemies are here. Damn it. I think this is my, well, technically second alert. We had the first one that we had no choice about. That one's required. Shit! Ow. Run! I'm getting hurt quite bad. I forgot how to run. I shit you not. Wait, what am I doing? They'll never notice me.
Clear! Clear!
Okay, let's pretend none of that happened. But hey, good news. Now I have a magazine. There's something new.
Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Hey, Pliskin, you want to tell us about this magazine I'm holding?
There is an empty magazine for handguns and automatic weapons. Press
I've
the
never
weapon
used
button for
these
the wind
either.
up and release the button to throw it. Hitting an enemy with it won't do much damage, but if used properly, it will provide a distraction. Throwing distance depends on how strong you press the weapon button. It might be even more useful if you can accurately throw the magazine to a desired spot while in first-person view.
This is why I say I've never really used them, because I am not good at throwing them. Also, apparently, there's a path right down here. Now, where does this take me? Well, would you look at that? Alright. Just try to be a little careful. Hey, look at all my blood on the ground. Anyway, this is how you get to here easily. There we go.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosive.
I was having some water. I thought I'd ring up Colonel, see if he has anything to add. Sure enough, he doesn't. There's one other thing I want to grab in here. Yeah, everything else is got too. I do have to go upstairs. We're gonna hide back here for the minute. I think they're all even. Right. Oh, nope. There we go.
Nothing here.
Shit.
There's somebody there.
Nope. There is no one there. Shit. Oh, hey, Nugget. Whew. Okay. Fuck you. Turning around like that. How dare you? I don't even care. They're gonna spot his body no matter what I do. It's level 3.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out.
Just gonna hide here for a second. Hopefully they don't spot me.
The situation is normal.
Ah! Hopefully they don't find the dead body.
There was nothing wrong. Everything is all right. Huh?
It's just, you know, a guy whose neck was snapped.
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
I hit him.
Fuck. Whatever. I'm just gonna grab it and leave. I got the book. That's all that matters. Now I can get out of here. Run! They'll never find me in here. What did I just say? Hey, look, Chaff. Get up, Raiden. Whoa. I want to note, I never said I was good at this game. Ow. Pay no mind to the cardboard box. Really? I can't believe that had some sight on me, really? That's a bunch of bollocks, that is. I just want to hide. I want my fucking alert to be gone. Go away. Leave. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't even realize. I forgot I didn't have rations equipped
Jack,
now.
what's going on?
I will.
Answer me! Jack? Jack!
I'm trying to remember. I think they... Oh, it's down here. Yeah, you can see some stuff. So, arm strength is there. Prudence, I don't know what that means. There's ammo used, so you can see how much that is. You can see my alert number, that's 3. Damage amount, so you can see that. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You can see random little stats there. Hello? Rose?
Jack, do you remember the
Oh
day
my
we
god,
met?
she's still going on
I'm
about
kind of
this.
busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
Oh, I hate
A
this.
group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
What?
We started
It'd have to...
arguing, and I
What
forgot all
Godzilla?
about
Not the
tourists.
original.
I
That was in
insisting
Tokyo.
that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
Hey,
That night
life's
we
full
went
of
up to the top of the
coincidences.
Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
Oh, you
And
were.
that was our
Don't worry,
first
Raiden.
date.
We watched
I'm
King Kong in your apartment
almost
a bunch of times that night.
positive
Didn't
that
sleep
it
till
was
morning.
Empire State, not Chrysler.
If it weren't for that coincidence,
So how
we
many
wouldn't
times
be
can you
together.
watch King Kong? I
I
mean, the
know.
originals, I don't know how long
I'm
that
sorry,
is.
Jack. I'm taking up
Certainly
your
wouldn't
time
be
again.
What?
Take
the
care.
remake one. Besides being fucking boring as shit, it's a very long film. Do I have the book? Hell yeah! I can get a trophy with this. I want to try and get it just around here, but first, Pliskin, talk to me about it.
Everything's going smoothly over here.
I don't care. Tell me about the book I'm holding.
Raiden, what have you got there?
Nothing.
Don't play dumb. That kind of thinking might even be helpful on the battlefield.
Yeah, but
Look, aside from its educational value...
Oh yeah,
you
we just
can
read it for the
probably use
articles.
to distract an enemy.
Colonel?
It's possible the terror...
Colonel, I just saw this guy go running
Oh,
by
here we
wearing a cardboard box.
A cardboard
Why didn't
box.
you mention that
Who do you
before?
think he was? A dead cell?
The dead cells are a bunch of weirdos, that's for sure. But they don't wear cardboard boxes.
I'll look into it.
I'm counting on you. Colonel, do you really think they'll blow up the big shell?
Maybe.
It's highly possible. We'll have to listen to their demands in full. They are pros. They won't hesitate to take the upper hand if they see an opening.
Do you plan on meeting their demands?
Absolutely not. You're the only person I can
We'll let the
depend on.
president die
You
before
must
we give in to
remove the
terrorists.
explosives quickly. If the big shell
I mean, $30 billion
explodes,
is a lot.
massive quantities of chlorinated chemicals used in killing marine bacteria will go up in flames along with the crude oil. If that happens, expect a large amount of harmful chemical substances, including dioxins, to be released
that's
into
probably
the
bad.
atmosphere. Dioxins are common nomenclature.
Although I
for
don't think the
polychlorinated
air quality of
dibenzodioxin
New York
and
is that
polychlorinated
much better.
dibenzofuran. They are organic chloride compounds that are highly acute and toxic, and are powerful chemicals that can cause cancer, genetic disorders, and birth defects. On top of that, they do not decompose easily, nor dissolve in water, making it easy for them to accumulate within the bodies of living organisms. The environmental impact on the bay and coastal area ecosystem would be unfathomable. Environmental restoration would likely require several generations.
Is there even
That
anything
is why
living
we
in the
cannot
Hudson River?
allow them to blow up the big shell.
Has everything died or left
You
there because
must
of how
disarm the C4.
okay, polluted it is? It's like the Thames. I don't think anything lives in the Thames.
Rosemary researched Fortune for you.
Oh, cool.
Jack, here's the data I found on Fortune. She goes by Fortune. She leads Dead Cell. Her real name is Helena Dolph Jackson.
It's a
2
bit
years ago,
weird
her
that
father, Commandant of the Marine Corps,
Rose
Scott
is
Dolph,
also
was
researching
killed
shit
in a
on them
training
because it's not going to be
accident.
any different
Her
than what
husband was the
Pliskin
former
tells
Dead
us.
Cell leader, Colonel Jackson, died in captivity, my data says. After her husband's death, she joined the military. She didn't have any combat experience, but was soon singled out for a particular trait and was reassigned to Dead Cell.
Yeah, bullets don't hit her.
Luck. She was real lucky. Like miraculously lucky.
It's like the
Wherever
fucking
she
ultimate
went,
lucky
bullets curved
student
away.
shit from
The missions always ended in
Danganronpa, and once
success.
again I have to say, luck is an arbitrary, isn't really
So too,
a
but there's
thing
not
you
a
can
single
control.
record of her ever
It's not
being
like the
wounded.
others where, like,
Not
you know,
even a
oh,
scratch.
ultimate baseball
Jack, be
student,
careful,
you know, you had to
please.
you practice baseball, like, ultimate, you know, writer, oh, you know, she wrote books, and ultimate lucky student, you just, fuck it, luck.
Raiden, Rosemary has some information to report.
Smell vamp.
I looked into Mr. Peter Stillman's file. Full name is Peter Stillman, known as Peg-Leg Peter.
Oh, that's
He is a
rude.
legendary
That's
bomb
very
disposal
rude.
technician.
Just 'cause he's got
He is
one working
also a
leg.
longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident. And since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
I guess. Kind of
It's
is.
possible the terror.
Tell me what you know about Fat Man.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'll look him up.
You do that. Not that it'll be anything
Raiden,
different.
I trust that you don't actually believe
Oh, what's
what
this?
that guy Pliskin told you, right?
I believe him. There's something about him, like an iron will, enough to trust.
Raiden. He's not included in the simulation. Don't trust him, ever. You got it?
Roger that.
Everything will make sense as time goes by.
Raiden, how is Pliskin doing?
Looks like he's doing fine.
Stillman said it too. There's something strange about that guy. Don't let your guard down.
I don't know.
Understood?
Stillman said we're the strange one that he doesn't trust.
Raiden, Stillman is...
If I ring Rose while holding the,
What's up, Jack?
No? Okay.
Take it easy.
I thought she'd comment on the fact that we're holding a little magazine Anyway, if I put it down here, I think it'll work.
Nothing here.
You can look at it. There's nothing really in there. I just want to get a trophy. There we go. You can see it. Yep. And he's going up and having a look.
Cool.
Yep. The way they react is a bit silly. But hey, I ain't gonna complain. I got a trophy, that's all I care about. In 4, I mentioned stress before, how you can smoke to get rid of it. You can also look at the, it's actually Playboy. He partnered with Playboy for it. Ah. There's a guy up there.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
I'll do that.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Yeah, fuck Watergate.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Because that's also the name of a different thing, and probably more people know of that than Watergate.
I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me.
It's Homer Simpson!
About it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission.
I think that was the name that Homer Simpson went by in that one episode.
The big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true...
Watergate was 30 years ago.
Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be.
When was the Watergate scandal, actually? Time to find info no one but me would care about. Watergate. Fun fact, Watergate is why many... 1972 to 1974. Oh, there you go. Hold the phone! You're telling me... Okay. Never mind. I'm just thinking like that Watergate is during the it ends around when one of these games takes place. Isn't that funny? I'm surprised. I wonder if they ever referenced it in Peace Walker. I do not recall.
Put your thermal goggles on and look at the enemy's neck area.
Oh,
you
yeah.
should be able to see if he has dog tags on.
We don't have thermal goggles. I'm also not going for dog tags.
Look at the enemy you knocked out. You can use the holes left behind from collapsing floors.
Oh. I've never even thought of doing that. I've played this game so many times and never thought to do that. Also, I think I can shoot the guy up there and put him to sleep so he won't spot me. I think. Or is he too far away for it to actually hit? It does. Okay, there we go. I wonder if the reason they went for Mr. X in this is because maybe someone told Mr. Kojima, like, hey, you know, there's another meaning that name. Ah, the parcel room.
Right. Log into the node first. Strut E's node is in the northeast corner of the first floor. Make doubly sure
I never
you stay
knew
out
he
of
would
the
tell me
enemy
where the
sight.
nodes
If
are.
the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again.
I wonder any more visible now than later.
Raiden, don't get yourself worked up.
Tell me about the parcel room.
Raiden, a full life gauge will slow down the...
I thought they'd tell me about that. It's not. Anyway. Hey, Mr. X, you want to talk to me? Nope, of course not. Well, he'll talk to us a bit more often than Grey Fox. Okay, right.
Nothing here.
That's just ammo for it. Copy you. Also, this is your little fast travel area. Similar to how the last game you could use trucks. In this one, yeah, jump on these little things, and if you wear different boxes, it'll send you to different rooms. It's pretty cool. Turn around. There we go. Anyway, we have our radar. Box 5, which is... there, this is a little Zone of the Enders one. Anyway, where is the entrance to get onto the thingy? I think it's in this corner? Where is it? Because we want to use box 5 to get somewhere. Well, bugger. Ah, here we are. There we go. I mean, they're not going to fire me. I'm just a box being transported. I think we'll go left. Yep. So, you would otherwise need, like, I believe your level 5 card key to get to here. But, you can do it this way. And now, we have a digital camera. And with that, we get a trophy. I like trophies. And we can use this for a another little secret that I kind of don't want to show off. I might not actually show it off, I might just mention it.
Don't even think about searching.
Really? You got nothing to say about me having a camera?
Planning to take some pictures?
Here we go.
Well, you've got the right camera for the task. With autofocus and zoom features, this camera guarantees clear pictures. It won't wear
Kodak?
fuse,
Kodak?
so take all the shots you
Kodak.
want.
Who the fuck made the cameras? It was Kodak.
The consumption of the...
Yeah, cool, enough of that. I have something else. Oh yeah, Claymores, that's right.
Looks like the enemy set... That's a Claymore mine. The Claymore is a directional mine that can be set up on the ground. It's mainly
there's
used
mainly
for ambush
one
or defense.
Yeah, there's
It
mainly
can
one
also
area
be
where I
used
might
against
use
light
it.
vehicles and other soft-skinned targets. This mine goes off when it detects someone approaching from the front. The explosion fans out shrapnel and metal balls to create a fan-shaped destructive zone.
I don't know how it's allowed under most like
the mine will attack friend
convention
or foe.
for war, considering
I'm trying
what
to
it
say
does.
is, don't trigger your own trap. You can recover a set claymore by crawling up to it carefully. That means you can collect enemy claymores for your own use if necessary.
Yeah, do you think I got these ones? Considering it just shoots out like a big fan of balls. Now I think if I use box 5 here, we can get back with this, or do I need to use a different one? Because I really don't want to have to use one that'll take me to a whole other area. Because we still want to be in here. Because as I mentioned, you either need this or I think card key 5 to open that door. So, yeah, no, it's I think just back here. Yep. Good.
There's somebody there.
Nope, you see nothing. Anywho, we need to go on the roof, because it is not down here. Cutscene!
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Cool.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Yeah, sure, whatever, that makes sense.
Are you hiding something from me?
Anyway, it's Olga, she's back.
Are you sure it wasn't an arson?
Oh, good, she's good. We're not gonna see her
Don't be a fool.
underarms this
Think I
time.
wouldn't know the difference? I've
Did
never
Kojima
seen
get
real
his
deal like
horniness
that
out?
ever.
Alright, we'll
You got his one little, you got his fucking hairy underarm
One more
fetish out
thing.
in the tanker.
You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
Oh my god, no one else would ever possibly use that trick.
So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
No man would ever use that except for
Freeze!
a solid snake.
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Did she have that scar in the tanker? I can't
Drop
remember.
your gun.
Not a chance.
Okay. Off she goes. Did the cutscenes change whether I had the suppressor or not? Like, if I didn't pick up the suppressor, would the SOCOM have been suppressed, I wonder? I feel like it has to depend on whether you have that. It's pretty neat.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's
Dealt
not
with
a
her
Dead
2 years
Cell?
ago.
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
I haven't met Kojima. I would definitely want to ask him why the fuck Olga was the way she was. It's just weird. I don't know why when we meet her in the tanker. There is not a single reason for it. Time to take some risks and try to snap some necks. Oh dear, never mind. Anyway, I already know where the bomb is. It's just down here. Can I not ring them about the Harrier?
Right. That's a Harrier 2 you see over there.
Yep.
That's what shot down the SEAL chopper?
Yeah, you
That's
know.
right. Unfortunately, the weapons you have at the moment aren't up to the task of neutralizing this plane.
There's
Leave it alone for
C4,
now.
we could let that blow it up.
Colonel, what do you know about that female soldier, Olga?
Olga Gerlukovich. Just like that guy said, she commands a Russian...
You know, I could
private
reference
army.
it again.
Do you know anything else?
Saying like the
Anything
colonel,
else?
letting him know that
Yeah,
one factoid
anything
we know
else?
about it, but I'm
Why
not
are
going
you
to,
concerned
because I've
about
had
her
enough.
anyway?
You know.
Jack?
No, it's not like that.
I'm joking. I'll look into her for you.
Boy, it
Good
would have
luck.
made it even funnier if she was like how she was in
It's
the
possible
tanker,
the
then...
terrorists will attempt to...
Alright, I'm over it.
Colonel, do you know anything about Mr. X?
He is not a member of the Foxhound unit.
He called
His
himself
name is Homer Simpson.
almost like he was the Shadow Moses.
Right, and I know what you're trying to say, but that possibility is nil.
Jack, I'll look into it for you. Hold on a moment.
Good, yeah, more things to look into.
Rosemary
Yeah.
has completed her...
Oh,
data
look at
search.
that, she did a job.
I looked up information on Fat Man.
Oh, I bet you it's nothing we
Fat Man,
don't already
the
know.
Emperor of explosives. You've already heard how he manufactured an atomic bomb at the age of 10. He appears to have been known throughout the world of explosives since he was a child. He entered the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal at Indian Head and graduated at the top of his class. That's around the time that he met Stillman. He was assigned to the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. He quit soon after, though. After that, he joined
Is
Dead
Indian
Cell
Head
as
a
an
real
explosive
place?
specialist. He's been there ever since. Why didn't you ask
Is
Mr.
it a-
Stillman?
is it a
I'm sure he
Navy
knows
or
lots of other
military-
details about him.
They said Navy, is it like a Navy officer school or a military officer school? Like, what is it? It's just an odd
Right.
name.
Rosemary has something to report.
Jack, I looked into that guy a few minutes ago wearing a cardboard box, but
Did you find anything?
Nope.
no, there's no corresponding data in the files for neither Dead Cell nor Colonel Gerlukovich's private army.
How about as a surviving member of SEAL Team 10?
Of course, I looked into that possibility too, but
You didn't find anything.
no. I'm sorry I couldn't
Nope,
be of any
no
help.
members of the SEALs who was,
Right.
who's eccentric
Be
and
on the
wearing a
lookout.
box.
The Strut E roof functions as a heliport, while inside it serves as an aerial transport hub for materials to each of the other struts. Because its sea entrances are cut off by oil fences, there is hardly any transportation of goods into the big shell by seafaring vessels. Almost all of the materials brought in are via the roof heliport.
It's possible the
Alright, nothing new. Hey, Bliskin, want to tell me a bit about this Harrier?
When you swing up from... Raiden, Don't ever turn your back on the Olga woman. Olga Gerlukovich, daughter of Colonel Sergei Gerlukovich,
I guess Snake
ex-GRU
didn't
and
turn his
former
back on her.
Spetsnaz commander. She's the leader of Colonel Gerlukovich's private army that's been wandering around the Big
Didn't really
Shell.
knocked her out.
Those men were gathered by Colonel Gerlukovich. Following his death, she inherited his command.
How did
and
she
now
get out of there? Did
exercises
Snake save
full
her?
Control.
I don't remember.
Her father's name was widely respected throughout the old Soviet regime, and he was the goal of just about every military.
It's not like I need to
man.
pretend that Snake
Why would
died there. We
respect
know
the
he's clearly
soldier be the
alive.
leader of those cutthroats?
The collapse of the Republic resulted in a lot of unemployed soldiers. Most found themselves suddenly cast out into the civilian world, hopelessly lost. The colonel took these men in. He organized a mercenary army and led his men from battle to battle in various disputed regions around the world.
Hey, he's like
hoping
Russian
that
Big
one
Boss.
day he would rebuild his homeland.
Except for that part.
Rumor has it that during the Shadow Moses incident, he planned a rendezvous with Liquid Snake's men and assist in their uprising. I assume that the revolt figured into his reconstruction plans for the Soviet regime. I also heard that Ocelot, Liquid's right-hand man, was an old friend of the Colonel's back in the old days of the Soviet Union. In any case, Olga inherited her father's military genius and has become a force to be reckoned with. She was born and raised on the battlefield, and she's as tough as she looks. Not my ideal choice for a date.
You sound like you've met her.
No, I haven't had the pleasure. Just remember what I said. Don't turn your back on her.
Does something happen during the tanker fight with her if you turn around? Does she do something, like during the actual fight? Maybe that's why he's saying don't turn your back on her.
If you see a likely...
That might be the reason why. Because I
Jump
didn't.
down right up...
Because I was the whole time facing her, so... Anyway, I found, look, more C4, what a shock. How easy to find. Also, we haven't rang about the stun grenade yet, have we? Pliskin, talk to me.
Don't even think about...
Yeah, I want you to tell me about stun grenades.
A stun grenade, huh?
Yeah.
It's a non-lethal weapon designed to daze enemies with a blinding flash of light and an ear-splitting bang.
Basically a flashbang.
When it goes off, it emits a flash equivalent to 2.5 million candelas and an explosive sound of over 160 decibels.
That's great, no, but I don't know what a
In simpler
fucking
terms,
candela is.
That's over 120 times the brightness of a police flashlight and
you.
the sound of a jet during takeoff.
Ah, thank you
At
for
the
putting it
same
in layman's
time,
terms.
It releases about 2,700 degrees Celsius of heat. But that's only at the millisecond level, so don't expect it to ignite anything. The sound emission is also at the millisecond
Would it
level,
burn
so
you?
there's no permanent damage to the victim's hearing. Used properly, your enemies will lose consciousness. It's not a lethal weapon.
Like, even if it is a millisecond that it's burning at 2,700 degrees, would that be enough to burn someone? Like, that's a lot of degrees.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on
That's
the roof of
really
Strut
weird,
B
the
has
way
been
the
taken care
C4
of.
seems to... Oh, no, it's not,
Explosives
never
were
mind.
planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
I thought the C4 was blocking the little
One more left to go.
This is
thingy for the
Pliskin.
noise.
Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
They are in
A
dump
hell of a lot of
spots.
C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
Shit.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to
The fact that
find
he
the
could
thing
go
anyway.
without his little
It was
signature
sheer
there.
luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Yep.
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it.
That can
And
happen.
The church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years,
This part makes me not have much sympathy for Stillman.
Lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion.
He fucked up, and instead of accepting it and, you know,
All
acknowledging
because
his
of my
mistake, he decided,
All I
oh, I'm
could
gonna
think
pretend I
about
lost
was
my leg
hiding
and
from
get
the crime,
sympathy.
Shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness.
It's kind of pathetic of him.
I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Yes, you are.
Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet.
Good, now go
And I
fix
need
your
them to
mistakes then.
stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way
I mean,
can
technically you
defuse
taught him
my own
skills so that he
sins.
might be a bomb
I
disposal
get you,
guy.
Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2.
Did you kill
I
them?
wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
I can't imagine anyone to his face calling him Pegged Leg Peter. Because he had a bung leg. It's a bit offensive.
Right. Leave the odorless C4
But yeah,
on
fuck
Strut
Stillman,
H to Stillman.
honestly.
Your
Like, just-
job is to dispose
he's
of the
kind of
C4s left on
not a
Shell
good guy
1.
in that
Locate
regard.
every last one.
I don't have sympathy for him.
It's possible the terror... It's possible...
Okay, he has nothing to say, Pliskin.
Raiden, like I said before, there's a huge load of C4s at the bottom of Strut H that won't show up on the radar. The old man's right. There's got to be
I
the
wonder if it
same
hurts
thing in
David
Shell
Hayter's
1.
throat
Watch
doing
your
the
back.
snake voice, because it is very gravelly.
Think about what the ideal spot to aim for it.
You can still do it. I've heard him do it in recent years. Can I open these? No? I swear I could. I might be thinking of ones in a different area. Whoop! What's down here? Is that more chaff? Stun grenades. Those are actually useful. I never don't want them. Ooh, another box. I'll take that. What's this one for? Daily supplies. So that one, you can sort of tell from what they are. So I think that one will take me right to the kitchen. I don't know where that one would take me. Daily supply, I have no idea. I could have made it a little bit easier to know what goes where. But, yeah, whatever. Such is life. I think there's something around here. There's a guard, I know that, but... Is he gonna walk down this way? Oh, he's asleep. Well, in that case... There we go. It's just claymores. I'll take them. Wish I had a stat menu or something so I could keep track of how many necks I've snapped. Right, we need to go to the sediment pool. Oh, goody! We're gonna actually spend a bit of time in the sediment pool. thought I saw an exclamation mark. It was just the light. I think if I crawl along here... Oh, no, he's yawning, his eyes are closed. Don't open them up. Don't open your eyes. Don't open your eyes. Don't open... Good. Alright, now this guy up here definitely will see me.
Raiden, leave. Raiden.
Thought maybe Rose had something to say.
I just got a call from Pete. He made it to Shell 2. I guess he really can run.
Good for him.
I'll take good care of Pete. Don't worry.
I wasn't worried.
Equipping yourself with Sensor A.
Yeah. I barely ever called Stillman in
think about
any of the times I played this game. He doesn't... He just adds nothing. Why do I have a weird suspicion there were mines up here? There aren't. This guy's coming down. Hurry up, guy. Oh, he's leaving. Should be going right upstairs. Okay. Oh, shit.
There's somebody there.
Didn't expect him to see me. Kindly go away. There he goes. There we go. I don't like this area, but at least we're right near the node. There we go, and at this point, node's not really much of a thing to worry about anymore. Now, I am going to want to take out quite a few of these people, and dare I say, everybody, for what I want to do in here.
There's somebody there. Who is that?
Oh, fuck off! Got him right in the head. I'm not trying to get to Shell 2. Let's see if I can avoid him.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
Right. Oh yeah, by the way, it's in there. I'm not getting rid of it yet, for reasons. Shit.
Who's there?
Crap. There we go.
Nothing here.
There we go.
Tag team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I wonder if I drag their bodies, is there going to be blood dragging along with them? Nope. Okay. I suppose I have the mine detector equipped. That's not what I want. Doesn't matter anyway, I already know where the explosive is. The game's just telling me that I can open those up. It's how you find the explosive. That's what I was thinking about when I was saying if I can open those up. Alright, there's one corpse, and another! Right, I think everyone's gone. So we want to spend a bit of time here doing this. I don't need to do it from back here, but it's safer. This is the fastest way to up your grip strength.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Okay, they're leaving. So to upgrade your grip strength to each of its different levels, it's got level 2, then level 1, 2, and 3. You either have to do 100 pull-ups, which you do like this, or you do it this way, which counts for each one. Each time you drop and grab, counts as 10. So instead of having to do 100 pull-ups, you just do 10. You just do a total of 20 of these. Takes a lot less time. And this is probably the best place for it on the strut. Though it is a bit dangerous, because if you mistime it, you will die. However, here's the easy thing you do. Press triangle, press X to drop, and start immediately mashing triangle. That's how I do it. And the reason I'm doing this, there's a trophy. And it's also something I can do. I believe it's the only one where you upgrade grip strength. In 3, grip strength is entirely based on your stamina. And you do gain more health and stamina after each boss fight, like in Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, and, well, not this one. There we go.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Jack, you're great.
Damn right I am. See, level 2. I don't remember which wig, but one of the wigs gives you infinite grip strength. The way it is that the special items you get in this game, Snake can get to the infinite ammo bandana and the stealth camo for the tanker. That comes from getting the dog tags from the tanker. But for Raiden, you get different types of wigs. One gives you infinite grip strength. I think one makes you invisible. One is infinite ammo, and I think one's infinite oxygen. And I believe those are the only ones. But yeah. I'd say the oxygen one, well actually, I don't know if that counts for... I don't know actually, unless it also gives someone you have to help around when you're dealing with the time you're underwater, worrying about oxygen, unless it gives them infinite oxygen, I don't know how useful it actually would be. Because there's about one major section where we have to deal with swimming, and oh boy, the swimming is bad. I don't know what's... You know what? I'd say swimming in this is worse than 3, and 3's is also not great. In fact, 3's is fucking abysmal as well. There we go. And we got Steel Grip. Grip level 3.
Your grip went up again.
Jack, you're truly amazing.
Goddamn right I am. Alright. So now I have infinite grip. What does it do? Well, just nice to have. I got a trophy. I like those. There we go.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
I mean, I've done a lot of dumb things already in this game to get trophies.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom.
I already
of
know
the
where it
strut
is. We've seen it.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure...
I would say
will
that's
tear itself
stupid,
apart
but I
under its own
don't
weight.
think they necessarily
What do we do?
planned in the
I have a
design that
sensor
there
that
might be the
locates
possibility
those
of
senseless C4s.
explosions going off.
It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely...
I'm sorry, a hydrogen bomb detector. That just... How did I miss that part? I'm sorry, what?
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I do not even need it.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
Okay, I
It's
already
all
know where
yours,
it is.
I'm
I
gonna study
noticed it.
some more and see if the freezing
Besides,
process will work.
already knowing
Don't
where it
touch the
is
other one until I say so.
playing this in the
Okay.
past.
I'll stand by until you radio in.
I guess you probably... There's a good chance you wouldn't even notice it during the opening cutscene. That's kind of why it's there. I think it's kind of cool that you can, but... If you're not looking out for it, yeah. You wouldn't notice it. Now, I think that one just leads to Shell 2, so we can't go through that. Anything around that I want, like rations? Nope, nothing really in here. Do you mind? Well, that guy is there. I wonder, will a camera pick up on an unconscious body? Like, if I knocked someone out or killed them and a camera, like, in view of where a camera would be, and a camera went across them, would it trigger an alert? Anyway, there's no guards here now, which means I can show off the melons! I just wanted to do that.
Raiden.
Boy, you don't want to comment on me shooting melons and how fun it is?
Rosemary did a bit of
Oh,
research
okay.
on that female soldier.
Olga Gerlukovich. She's the daughter of former GRU Colonel Sergei Gerlukovich. After the Federation collapsed, the colonel apparently commanded a group of mercenaries that drifted between area conflicts and civil wars. After he died, it looks like she took over control of the group. She has more notches on her gun than you do.
Yeah, he's done
Underestimating
nothing
her
but play
prowess
video
will get you
games.
hurt. Be careful.
But he thinks he's like trade soldier because of it.
Handguns and automatic rifle.
Really? No one wants to talk about how I shot melons.
Raiden, go pick up that sensor.
I want you to say something about my melon
Coolant
shooting.
spray can be a
Well, fuck all of you then. I'll shoot more melons. You can't shoot anymore. I can shoot these. Kojima would be like, fuck you, interactive environments. Alright, anyway, we have the sensor that we don't even need to use.
I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Cool. I don't know why you gave it in seconds and not
Move. Get
minutes.
to the bottom of strut A now!
Don't worry, it's plenty of time. I guess it'd be hard if you didn't know where the bomb was. Give me 1 minute. Hold up a second. Thought I heard someone. Alright. Okay, let's run. I don't know if you get anything if you take photos of these pictures. Like, I know Rose gets mad at you for certain things you can take photos of. But who knows? Oop. That was weird. It's just ciphers here, right? Yeah. I don't know if shooting camera ciphers counts as shooting cameras. Because thinking about it, there aren't 30, I think it's 30 security cameras I need to shoot. There aren't even 30 security cameras, like, around. Fuck off, I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about the fact that the floor would make noise there. No matter. Get through without any issue. Game, we have plenty of time. I don't know how much difference grip level 3 will make, because we already could hold on to here for quite a lot of time. Alright, well, we've made it to the end, and we still have plenty left, so yeah, it makes a difference.
There's somebody there.
Okay. Down we go. Like I said, 400 seconds is more than enough time. We're already here. Yep. It's still...
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes.
I mean, of course, he might have learned something on his own.
Out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
You can't do anything to stop it?
Right.
I guess he said 30 seconds.
Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
I mean, we literally can't get even very close to this C4 we're gonna have to deal with. Anyway, we're here. Oh, ration. I'll take you. Thank you. And there it is. Again, we saw it in the opening cutscene, which is hilarious.
I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Was it, though?
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Just Stillman.
It seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Alright. Time to rescue the President. Pliskin, let's talk about Stillman. Oh, okay, cool. Colonel, let's talk about Stillman.
Raiden, all the bombs have been defused. The President's
Okay,
safe
never
return
mind.
is
Stillman's
now
dead.
top
Fuck him.
priority. First, take the elevator to the upper section of Strut A. A grip gauge is...
Okay, nothing to add. Let's go. If you jump in there, you can get some tutorials in swimming, but nope. Swimming sucks. We're gonna have to deal with it enough later on. Anything back here I can grab? Another ration. I did burn through a couple of them before. Let's not think about that. Let's forget it ever happened. Hey, it's the Colonel.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
Oh dear, what'd they do?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
Fuck them.
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
maybe.
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is...
Hang on, you told me they never planned for their mission to fail? I mean, I guess the whole point of the mission was just so that Raiden could get in,
Go
but...
and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A. Raiden, all the bombs have been defused. If you shoot out...
I thought maybe Rose would have something to say.
Push the...
Hang on, have I not shot someone's radio? I should probably do that. Hey, it's Fortune! With a big-ass gun. It's a railgun.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
That can't be unnatural. I also found it odd because her lips are also very white looking.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you?
Wait, her eyebrows are also blonde, so either she dyes her eyebrows or her hair is naturally
Maybe
blonde.
you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Sure. Oh, that's right, oil's leaking. And we have this music.
Fortune's railgun packs some power. A direct hit will kill you. Do not present her with a target under any condition. Stay behind cover.
We just need to wait.
Right. Rose did a bit of research on
good.
Fortune's weapon.
Tell me about it.
The big rifle that she carries appears to be a personal railgun.
Railgun?
Yes, an electromagnetic gun that fires bullets with magnetic force. As a movable conductor, it uses plasma electrons to boost acceleration capabilities. The kinetic energy of the ammunition is approximately 10 megajoules. Incidentally, that of a 140mm smooth bore gun ammunition is 20 megajoules.
I can't believe something like that even exists.
It's not available, though. What she has is only a prototype.
That thing sure doesn't sound like a prototype.
Problems
Hey,
with the
a prototype can
plasma
work.
and inter-rail electromagnetic release have yet to be solved. Evaluations exist that criticize it as unacceptable as a field weapon
Because of her
the high
stupid
risk of
luck
accidental
nonsense.
discharge.
But hers doesn't?
Most likely, probably because she's lucky.
Unbelievable.
Either way, it's a weapon that she alone can wield, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a weapon that's uncontrollable, too.
Be very careful, Jack.
Fortune's railgun packs some power.
Is that all you have to say? You got nothing new with that?
Fortune's...
Alright, well you're fucking boring, Colonel. We can't talk to Iroquois. So I mentioned before about the lift the amount of time it takes depends on your difficulty. That's here. Not the beginning that I was thinking of. And if I try and shoot at her, all that happens is this.
Sorry.
Bullets miss. There's no point, it's just a waste of ammo. This is a bit of a boring fight. It's not even really a fight, it's literally just... don't die. I might check after this fight, out of my own curiosity as well. I want to see exactly how long the fight takes for each difficulty. I'm kind of curious about it myself. Oh, hang on a second. Alright. That time I did actually hear something. There's something coming up. Whoop! You can try throwing a grenade as well, won't do nothing. You need to be careful because as she breaks these... one, there's less cover, and two, I do not want her hitting these barrels of oil that have been very oddly placed here. Heavens, relax, lady.
Right. Fat Man just contacted us directly.
I bet he
Fat
did.
Man called us?
Does he want us to drop off some
like
Maccas?
He placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically
In exchange for the hostages, I give me
What?
McDonald's.
He killed off Peter.
It may as well be how Fat Man sounds. You'll hear him in ridiculous.
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on
I think
taking
this
this
also
place
differs
out.
based on
It looks like
difficulty.
he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Then we get a trophy for that.
I'll take over, Queen.
I just want to know how long it takes, but all it is people
It seems
asking.
often Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now!
Okay, well, what I'm trying to find here, very weird seeing what it mentions about some behind-the-scenes stuff that was meant to be there, but isn't. Can't find anything saying about how long a fight differs. Oh well. I'll have a look later.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die?
because, lucky.
Alone again? Cheated out of death again?
But one thing that was meant to possibly be there is she was meant to have fortune cookies she would read while fighting her, which is hilarious. I just saw that while looking through, because I thought behind the scenes info on it might say how long it takes, but nope. Alright. Does she start laughing? I mean, she sort of did.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There she goes. Nope. Okay. I can't find anything easily. But yeah, it differs depending on each difficulty, how long you have to deal with her though.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Oh look, he's not dead.
I died once already.
How is he not dead?
I can't die twice.
Good question. Because he's a vampire. Or is he? Yeah, he may as well be. Like I said, if it looks like a vampire, talks like a vampire, and acts like a vampire, it's Romanian. Alright, 400 seconds to get to Strut F.
The clock is
No,
ticking,
E.
Raiden. Get to the
F's
heliport
the
on the
warehouse,
roof of
E is
Strut
the Harrier.
E.
Or helipad. I just say
see
that
a
because
lot
of
of
the Harrier.
birds over there. The tanker accident 2 years ago released crude oil containing massive quantities of endocrine disruptors. The
That's not
fish
good.
that absorbed them were then eaten by seagulls, which further concentrated the endocrine disruptors in their bodies. What sort of outcome this will lead to is still currently under review.
I mean,
and
they're
is yet
seagulls.
unclear.
Who
It
cares?
just goes to show that finishing the cleanup of ocean oil spills does not mean that
I'm sure that
environmental
me saying that could
restoration
piss
efforts
people
end
off, but
there
I
as well.
don't care. They are vermin. I hate
Lean the
seagulls.
left stick only very slightly to slow your walk. You should be able to move quiet.
Hey, Bliskin, you around? Good! Alright, let's go deal with Fat Matt. Do you mind? Do you mind? Haha, I hate myself. Alright, what's the fastest way to Strut E? It's over there, we're here, so probably going through F. Everyone's favorite Strut. Everyone love... I'm sorry, what? How did... what? Sorry, what? I mean, I'll take him out. What was up with that? I thought he might have been somewhere else. I was a bit confused. See it, sleep. What the hell was happening there? Alright, let's hide him anyway. I feel like I've got to be close to 30 at this point. I don't really need to worry about not taking my time or nothing here. 400 seconds is more than enough. Hey, it's everyone's favorite place, the Strut F warehouse. Stop flipping people. Fuck you.
It's the enemy. I need
You need nothing. Go to sleep.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup.
Fuck. Give me back my box! Run! God, I hate this warehouse. I mean, not all of it is just on the fact of this warehouse being not fun, it's also me being bad. Oh, keep moving. I can just hide down here, they're not gonna find me. They will try to walk through that vent. Hey, they're gone. That's fine, I'm just gonna get out of here anyway. Up. My goodness, how many people are they sending here? Oh no, they're leaving, I think. Oh, okay, no, I don't want to be down here at all, actually. I would call being down here not a fun time. Okay, he's going that way. Alright, we're out of the way. Going around. Hang on a minute. Mines. It's just that one there, and that one there. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know how useful this little fast travel stuff here is, because you have to come all the way to Strut E to do it. Ooh, this isn't nice. Ah, move, 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 move. Anyway, as I was saying, you gotta come all the way here to do it. It's probably just as fast to, run now. Yeah, it'd be just as fast running to whatever strut you need to. To be fair, I've only ever used the whole fast travel aspect in any of these games a few times. We used it once in the last game, and you'll see me using it at least once in the next one. Anyway, here's the extremely obvious C4.
So you're the one.
And now it's Fat Man!
You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man. Is he dead, Sal? I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And
why is he on roller
hear
skates?
this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you remember this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters.
You're a strange man, Fat Man. And, yeah, he's fat.
Life is short. Bombs
Why is he so
every
veiny?
moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
Seriously, why is he so veiny?
Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
I don't think he cares.
What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman.
I mean,
That's the only
sure,
reason
but
I assisted them.
Like hell you beat
cares?
Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or...
What courage? Stillman is the same man who decided, I'm gonna pretend I lost a leg because I fucked up and then I'll get sympathy.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start.
I wonder how much of his bulk is him wearing this bomb-proof
I
suit.
plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that.
Yeah, so while fighting him, you're also gonna
Prefer to stay in one piece.
get rid of
You'll
his
have
bombs.
to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
And because he's wearing a bomb-proof suit, the only place you can hit him is his head.
Batman will plant the C4s, then activate the timer. Once the timer is online, the countdown begins. Detonation takes place at the 0 count. If that happens, the mission fails. When you see him push the timer button, use the coolant spray to freeze the C4 before the countdown ends.
I mean, I'll preferably try to get rid of the C4 before he even presses the detonator.
Batman is wearing a blast suit.
A blast suit?
It's protective clothing, one for bomb disposal work. Gunfire can't really penetrate that thing either.
You can do very little damage through the suit. Use the first-person view to go for the head. The blast suit can't protect him from the impact of the shot itself. A series of rapid fire will knock him off balance and create an opportunity for attack. Use it.
It's so weird,
the countdown
we get to get a
timer will tell
fan,
you
sorry,
how
well, we don't
long
get a
you have
fan,
until
we get
the
to have
C4s
a,
detonate. When the
rifle.
count goes to 0, the C4 will blow, and we will be finished. Defuse the bombs before that can happen.
Is that all he has to say?
You can also anticipate
Okay.
Batman's course.
Yes, I already planned to be doing that as well with some claymores. I might have been able to get another one from where that guy was
You're
before,
completely
but
defenseless while hanging. If he manages to knock you off that ledge, you wouldn't survive the fall. Keep that in mind.
yeah, so don't
Bombs
fall.
are not the only weapons Batman has. He's also carrying a machine pistol, and he'll use it if you offer yourself up as a target. Stay hidden.
You know, for all the unnecessary details they give, I'm surprised all they said was machine pistol. They didn't say, like, what kind of gun it was.
Batman is wearing a bomb blast suit. It is worn when disarming explosives and protects its wearer from the blast, heat, and shards. Essentially, it resembles a bulletproof
It's not
vest
foolproof,
made out
you'll
of
still get
special
hurt.
material. The front of the head and body are guarded by a laminated ballistic insert. The back, too, is guarded with a protector to ease the impact on the spine from a fall after a blast.
Yeah.
Attached to his torso will
Yeah,
likely
yes.
have little
If a
effect.
bomb goes off and
At
you're wearing
first,
that,
it
yeah, you might not
look
get
encumbered,
shrapnel, but you're still
in
gonna
fact,
take the
it is
full
made to be
force of it.
extremely flexible so as not to hinder bomb disposal. One could even do apparatus gymnastics, like the pommel horse or parallel bars in it. The problem is that it is poorly regulated, and having it on for long periods of time runs the risk of leaving its wearer mildly overheated. However, the suit is equipped with a cooling system like a spacesuit, in which the coolant is run through inner suit tubes. He will not likely overheat in the suit. With those configurations, however, the total weight of the suit should exceed 50 kilograms. That's too heavy for skating around. An impact might easily make him lose his balance, and he'll fall down. Shooting a part of the suit with a gun will do minimal damage at best. Aim for exposed
Yeah, I don't think
areas
he can
of his
take any
head.
damage.
If he falls
I could
down,
just shoot him
when he tries to get up, he's
in
your
the body.
best chance.
The whole point is just that you gotta knock him down.
Batman carries a
Oh,
Glock
now they're telling us what it is.
A fully automatic version of the Glock 17 pistol.
They mentioned he had a
It can
Glock
fire
before.
29mm bullets per second. Getting caught in its line of fire is extremely dangerous.
I'm not a gun guy, but I
pistols
don't know
originally used for
why.
VIP security assignments,
But I know
though,
quite a
in
few
order to
people
stop
who I know who are
terrorists?
gun
Correct.
nerds
As
aren't
portable
Glock
weapons
fans,
with
and I
major
don't know
firepower.
why.
That he would have such a gun and use it with only one hand.
Don't forget, he's a member of Dead Cell. What's more, he walks around wearing that suit. He must have a lot of faith in his own strength. Don't engage him in a firefight from the front. Attack him when he reloads.
Anything else?
Right, and as you can see, Batman is wearing...
Yeah, okay. I believe we've exhausted anything. Pliskin's still not around. Nope. I don't know if you get anything from him if you take him out non-lethally. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Why is all the censored dust on the other side? The bomb's on this side. Whatever. Stop that. Where is he?
Get out of my way!
Stupid iframes. Alright. Where do you put these? Right there. That's chaff. Why does it look similar to coolant to me? Because I'm...
Are you just gonna walk around?
Well, yeah, I'm not on roller skates like you buffoon. Hi, guy. I'm shooting you in the face, that's what I'm doing.
Take a little break from
Oh, that was easy. I should get my health back after the fight. I won't get any more health, but I should still get some. Yeah, go into my claymore I set earlier. I don't even know where I set it. There he goes. Look at that. Oh, he's nearly dead.
more bombs. What?
And this should do him in. If I hit. There we go, he's dead. Party's over. That's the trophy, eh? I like that they're not just verse blank like they were the Metal Gear Solid ones. But I guess they sort of just... I don't know when they decided to give that one trophies. Probably later on into it.
That's what you
2 and 3 they just had to give it the exact same trophies as the fucking whatever you call it.
What did you just do? What is
HD
this?
editions.
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
I don't know who's weird amongst Dead Cell. I've always found Fat Man odd.
There's no stopping.
I think it's also because we only see him the once and then kill him. Whereas Fortune and Vamp have appeared a few times already.
Don't worry, it's very close by.
I think I need to take out the other one he planted as well during that fight.
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad
legend.
you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
I love that he thought he'd be getting movies made about him. Alright, before I get rid of the extremely obvious bomb, I just want to see if I need to get rid of this one. Do I? No, that one just disappeared. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd have to. Now, when I first played this, I assumed he was the bomb, and you can see that it's there. It's underneath him. And there's his dog, oh, there's Stillman's dog tag. Now, you can understand why I would have thought he'd have rigged himself, but I think that would have been a bit more interesting if he had, but no, it's just here.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
the hostages.
Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say.
Yeah, he is a bit of a
seemed to be coming from a very
loose
different
cannon.
place from the other terrorists. Right. A lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting
Do I have to
them.
go rescue Joe Biden, though?
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Oops, someone's ringing me.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
It's Pliskin.
Kid.
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
I'm trying to think if
Our
it's
shell, too.
obvious
It's a mess.
or
The bomb
if
crippled
it's
H-Strike.
he's referencing
What about
something.
the
I think it is
toxins?
just he's just not
What?
gone.
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
How
We need to
convenient.
get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only
To be
extraction?
fair, I don't know if the lifeboats would work.
And it
They
comes
just
with a
said you
passenger
can't
limit.
approach you by water
Intel
because
has
of
it that
the
there are
oil
about 30
fence.
hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Haha, something suspicious about him. Anyway, let's call Rose and save.
Jack, is that you?
Yes, it is me. There we go. God, it's been a while since I last saved.
Jack, I know
Did I
you're
save after
probably
Fortune?
doing
I think I
fine,
meant
but
to and I
don't get
forgot.
discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant JG Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly.
You're getting jealous.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
Oh my god, really, Raiden?
What?
yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my #1. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe as a male, but I don't find that sort of way he was acting there to be particularly something that would be cute for again. I'm male. Straight, so who knows. Anywho, that is all for today. Man, we were just, well, it's going to end up being 4 hours in a minute with me signing off here, but that is all for now. Tomorrow, I have no plans to stream, because I was originally going to be busy, but I might not be. We'll see what happens. And I have something planned for the day after. That is neither this nor Baldur's Gate. So, there might be Baldur's Gate tomorrow, there might not be. It's probably not going to be this, it'll be Baldur's Gate if anything. So, we will see what happens. Anywho, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.